Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another horrific game. Tonight, I'm joined once again by the fine folks of Brotherhood of the Dice and Infinite Monkey Tales as we take part in the next session of the Draconis Trilogy, an alien RPG created by Free League Games. Before I hand you over to our host, I'd just like to remind you to show support to our guest streamers by subscribing to their platforms and following their works. Links are in the description. And with that being said, I hand you over to the game mother. What have we broken now?
Well, I noticed how you didn't say this is the last session.
Yeah, I'm not going to commit to that because I know what we're like.
Have we got Andy? Sorry. There he is. There. Yeah. Okay. So what did we do last session? You managed to remove the embryo from Private Dante.
Dante had a child, yes.
Dante is a proud father.
Thing, never mind.
You recovered a few bits of equipment from the ammo storage and tackled with the charger, the big charger alien, which nearly took Flea down. Had a good go. Nearly took Sergeant Hammer down. Private Hammer. Is it that?
Wait, if I get out of this, am I getting a promotion?
We've discussed this already, haven't we?
Lots of money.
Sergeant. Ooh, Sergeant. What? Oh.
Yeah. We discussed this already, didn't we?
Yeah. I think the idea was you're not getting out of this, mate.
I haven't decided if I'm going with that deal yet, though.
Oh, okay. Fair play.
I believe Private Dante also is in possession of a power loader as well.
No, he abandoned the power loader.
Oh, did he abandon?
Yes, because I had to escape. Because that was either me.
Yeah, going to.
Oh, my mistake. Oh well.
Charger.
So when we face the alien queen,
So our best. Let's get in touch with the bookies. That's really my odds.
Yeah, not really. Cause we've got a shed ton of quintriacetylene.
Yeah.
Yes, you have got a lot of quintriacetylene. Yeah,
which is like quad tricetylene, only 5, not 4.
Only one better.
One better.
Which I'm sure is going to be perfectly safe. Perfectly safe.
I'm having doubts now.
Do you think maybe we should just put that stuff back where we got it from?
Yeah, let's not go back there. That wasn't good.
We've got to finish off the charge.
Well, to be fair, you're on a good run. You've managed not to kill yourselves by bringing it this far. So that's a bonus.
We totally set the nukes on the timer, didn't we?
No, completely fair. I thought opponents were not going to do that, but no, forgot about that. Oh, okay. Do you forget about that, or just decide not to do it?
I think we were going to do it, and then this thing decided it was going to try and kill us.
Yes, there was the charge in the way. Of course.
And we didn't charge it because let's not act like a squad. That's silly.
No, we're not going to do that. No.
We're going to all split up in a horror game.
I had to go.
Yeah, I blame the initiative rules for that, Colin.
Yeah, I mean it was quite slow, so it only got one go a turn, like unlike the normal ones.
But what a go that was!
Yeah. It did only need one attempt. I think that pretty much covers it. You covered a fair bit of ground, but
I'd like to point out one thing that I think deserves not to blow my own trumpet. I managed to play a session without losing a character, which I think.
Well, this is to be applauded. Yes,
good going. Yeah, thank you.
I may have marked that down in my. Actually, I put it on the calendar.
Probably an achievement star comes up for that.
I think so.
I've put it down on the calendar. So next year,
I want some recognition.
But I think you had the vaguest suggestion of a plan.
We did. We're going to do stuff.
Was there
Did we?
plans? Was there plots?
That's the most unbelievable bit of this.
Well, everything.
Said the
I
news
think
before
it's
we had
more
a-
likely that we tried to set the timer on the nukes, but we've not given ourselves enough time. That's more our style. That's our plan.
It's probably a good job you didn't get chance to attempt it, isn't it? Because that would have been a bit of an issue.
Setting like to a battle of this quincettline and then like kicking it into the room with the queen and the eggs.
Yeah,
Because it's a great idea and nothing can possibly go wrong.
You might not want to kick it after you've set it, after you've ignited it.
Well,
I've still got login issues, guys. I can't log in. That's not letting me whatever I do for some reason.
is Dreep running a VPN?
No, it's not that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you can send a direct message on. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to do it because on my phone you can't because that's going to come with my phone. And that's going to knock the comms out.
Are you logging in? Trying to log into the right user, Andy? It should be listed. It should be listed under your name on Foundry.
Forge game. Forge game. I'll go to Undiscovered Worlds. Log in.
So is he saying that after we've lit it, we should roll it in?
Yeah, try that.
Just give it a gentle shove.
What we were going to do was bung it all in there and then light it.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we'll roll it in there.
Bullets.
Plan.
After Andy
Somebody
releases
has
the
to
clamps,
release
because he's
the-
the only one with heavy machinery.
Yeah. There's locks, isn't there, in there?
No, it's below. There's a maintenance hatch below it.
Yeah, I retracted that former statement. There is a maintenance. There is a maintenance shaft that does lead underneath the into the elevator shaft beneath the crawler car.
Right.
Yeah.
I still think it'd be easier to go back to the control room and release the clamps from there.
I've got a question.
Well, we've got time to kill anyway because
If the mad woman is up there, we can kill both of those accidentally while we're.
Well, we're going to do that. That's the right. Once we get this fire going, we're bugging out to go and have a chat with the synth, like a face-to-face chat because I think it needs to happen.
Yeah, I can't explain why.
We're going to do a chaplain on her.
Impending doom.
So what we'll have to do is go and source an oil barrel.
It's funny.
We've got some
I've discovered the synths just fit nicely if you fold them in half into the oil barrel.
That's right, yeah.
Not this. Sorry, not this character. This character doesn't know anything about that.
I'm sure one of the others would have told them about it.
He's been having strange dreams, you know.
Yeah. Other big question is, once he's undone all lamps, has Andy's character outlived his usefulness?
Oi! That's not nice.
Well, the second question is,
We
when
don't
you
have to
unload
keep
the
him
clamp,
alive anymore.
is the lift going to drop?
Well, we need to get him to do that before he collapses unconscious. You know,
So is the lift going to drop? I'm worried, is the lift going to go up?
but it's not because the power needs to come on.
It does. The power needs to be fully restored before the crawler car or that climber car.
Oh God! So if we undo, that's a good point. Then, if we undo the clamps, is it going to go down?
Not yet. But we'll set a wee fire, and then by the time we go and do our stuff, the fire will have burnt out.
And climb the car with it.
I admire your optimism, Colin.
Yeah,
that sounds really, really straightforward and simple. Huh?
If all
everything
fails,
else
back
is
to
gonna
plan A,
quit,
and we just set everything off.
What can possibly go wrong?
So we'll not do the blast off bit and nuke site from orbit. We'll just do the nuke site from orbit.
Okay. we're doing the nuke site, not from orbit.
Not from orbit. Yeah, we'll do the
not
not
from orbit.
yeah.
We'll nuke the site from next door.
Yeah. And we'll just close the door and it'll be all right.
Yeah, these are blast doors, right?
Yeah, they're blast doors. It'll be,
Yeah, that's right.
They'll have to be good bloody
That's
blast
how it
doors.
works.
So we're on
Righty.
the elevator platform, aren't we?
You're on the elevator platform, but before we before we start, I think everybody needs to make a stamina roll.
I can't do that.
Because it's like
Good roll is a lot really good
it's like
one.
you've been awake for more than 3 days. You need to make a stamina roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Stamina.
Oh.
oh. I mean, to be fair, Howard's only
There's
been awake
mine.
for the past 4 hours.
Level 14. Whoosh.
What? No, I've just got like 7 stress dice.
Holy shit!
It's like woo, woo. This is what I'm so glad I've got overkill. If we'd moved over to another day, I would now have 8 stress dice. Or as Hammer likes,
Right.
as Hammer likes to say,
Think how many successes you could have got.
I
So
know,
just
right?
need to do one for Dante. Then I'll have to do it for now. There we go.
What?
Beep, 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 beep.
Rightio. So I'm going to be kind as well. Going to be kind. So I think you know probably maybe taking some time to make your plans, rest up after events from last session. So I'm going to let you reset. Although Private Hammer's not going to be happy about this, I'm going to let you reset your stress
Nice.
and your health.
Nice.
I don't mind the health, but I have to reset my stress because otherwise, every combat we go in, I can just whack overkill and we might actually survive it.
Yeah, well, it after basically if you don't keep the stress up after so long of not being in a stressful situation, it's gonna deteriorate.
I can't because it's this stress is all due to the fact that I'm not getting my combat stunts.
That is true. I forgot about that thing. Yeah, it's true. So yeah, you well, everybody else.
That stuff that I found. That thing was just like crappy high-end street narcotics, and they're no bloody good.
It was, yes. So you found, the stuff that you found. Well, you found a few things, didn't you? So,
What's this rubbish?
But I think that was. I don't think of. I think that was private anyway, wasn't it? So.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, nobody else knows. Nobody else knows about that, does he?
It's like I injected myself with Gaviscon.
Yeah, but yeah, there was a few doses of like just normal, legal, recreational drugs. But there was also that other hypo as well, wasn't there? But yeah, but nobody else knows about that. Right.
Well, they didn't until you just told them anyway. So I never mentioned it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I guess yeah. So everybody else is stress levels are returned to normal, apart from Private Hammer, who just can't. Who is just like a nervous wreck, just like.
Hammer's third eye is twitching.
Yeah.
Is that the one that you use as the tea towel holder?
Yeah.
It's like be careful putting the tea towel in there because if it clenches, it'll take your finger off.
There's only one person who can operate that tea towel hold. Unfortunately, his name is Andy, not me, Andy.
You're going nowhere. You're going nowhere near my tea towel holder, mate.
You might want to check the horrific review of Alien Romulus to even have any idea as to what we might be talking about.
Yep. It just happens to be more than twice the length of the movie, but that's how we roll.
Sorry, Colin. I do apologise about that.
You didn't even make it all the way through.
Sorry. Well, I left it on a good note, kind of.
C sharp.
It's
Yeah.
like minor.
So Right.
Right
Start checking Hammer over and say, "Are you good to finish this? Can you hold it
Yes.
together?
Yeah,
You need
Captain,
to
I'm
hold
good.
it together."
I'm holding it together, Captain. Everything will be fine. I'm
Right.
good. To see, I'm
How
good to see to the
wounded
end of the
are you?
mission.
Can you stand? Can you walk?
My
It's like,
chest has been ripped open, thank you. But yeah, I'm all right.
it's like
Well,
Hammer's
it's
there. It's like there's a slight. He's there. He's like he's not sitting down. He's standing up. He's like he's got a tight grip on his smart gun, tight enough that his knuckles are whitening. There's a slight tremor. There's a slight tremor in his body. The
Trevor.
smart gun is rock steady.
Always.
It's on gimbals. That's why.
It's what a great invention. So yeah, but this is the hand I shoot with.
So, damn good work, Marine.
Right. So
Kick
we
some
are.
ass back there. We're going to get off this place. We're all getting off this place. And then we're going to make everybody who's done this pay.
Fucking A.
Hoo-ha!
Hooah!
You are.
Right.
Hooah! Yeah.
We are now taking up position at each of the alcoves while Dante gets down the hole to release the cramps. Yeah.
Hammer goes into his belt, pulls out a very crumpled packet of cigarettes, takes a cigarette out and eats it.
He's fine.
So does
We don't notice the difference because it's just been like that the whole time. Right. So we're doing this. Everyone, we're take up a position at each of the alcoves where the sleeping babies are.
Yeah.
okay? So
Dante's
you're moving.
prepared to
You're moving over to the through to loading dock 3 then, yes?
Yeah, well, is that where we are at the moment?
No, you're still in the workforce weapons lift over here.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, we've moved down.
And then
now.
basically we're pointing our weapons at the sleeping aliens.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
So
one of them moves, they're
while you're heading across the weapon through the remains of the weapons testing lab, the lighting finally suddenly like flares up to full capacity. There's like glaring white lights overhead, and there's an announcement over the speakers.
Oh. I'm going to put your voice on.
This ain't good.
Wakey, wakey!
This is an arrow. Arrow power has now been restored.
Power's restored. And you said the lighting changes.
So the lights were like kind of dimmed, but now it's like full. Presumably because full power's been restored, the lights are at full capacity. So they're like everywhere is now fully and brightly lit.
Oh no!
Checking my watch. Has it been 8 hours? Has that been
It's been about 5 hours.
Right. This means those aliens are going to wake up because nothing can sleep when big light comes on.
That's quite a bit earlier than anticipated, though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
They told us 8 hours.
That's gonna.
I mean that's good, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't change the plan because we still need to clear the nest.
It just
I'll
means we can
still
get the hell
get
out of here
in
quicker,
touch
right?
with
Shooting our way through it isn't a good idea.
Yeah, still get in touch with AI. And so
Is
what's
there a
happening?
big enough gap to fire an RPG through that?
Let's not talk to her. She's a bit psycho.
She can hear anyway.
Yeah, but that's not.
Where's that
Engaging in conversation.
major who's with us, or colonel?
He's currently
He's in the loading bay.
near the in his little
Still in his
little
pod.
basket. Yeah.
Yeah, in his cryopod.
Yeah, we didn't need to move him.
But yeah, surprisingly, you don't hear anything from JL.
Right.
Oh dear.
And that might be a good thing. I mean, maybe she's got the power up. Maybe she's going to use the lift too. Maybe she's going to make her way down here.
She's not real. She's a machine.
I think she prefers the term artificial person herself.
No, man. No, we're not doing that. We want more than a 6 rating. We want more than 6 fake numbers out of 10.
Oh god.
Yeah, so as we kind of get to the blast door and look through, can we see those things? Those xenomorphs still in the wall, like the heads of them.
So you can maybe see where they where you believe they're located.
Oh, okay.
But you also start to get a ping coming from the motion tracker.
Oh.
From which direction?
From ahead of you in the loading dock. Multiple pings in the loading dock.
Who's got the motion tracker actually?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Not me.
Iona, I think.
Yeah, it might be.
Was it
Iona.
me? Yeah, I think it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was no character sheet, but said I had it.
Yeah.
So this door's currently closed. So yeah, let's I'll give you a free use of the motion tracker if you like.
That would be very gracious of you.
I will point out I did pick up the sentry guns.
You did. Yeah, that's right.
You did?
You went
Yep,
into
I
the-
remember you saying
That was the idea.
guns.
Have them pointing.
We might
guess-
be needing them soon.
As soon as he hears that pinging, the gun comes up, pointing in the direction of that door.
Yeah, I think we
from
all
Howard.
do. We
Yeah.
probably move back from the
Yeah,
door
definitely.
as well.
A few steps back. What the? Is it coming this way? What is it? How many?
Not that Hammer is at all being twitchy, but I'm going into Overwatch.
So you check in the motion tracker. There's four signatures
Oh, that's the ones
moving
in the
around.
alcoves?
Yeah, moving around in the loading dock ahead of you.
I tell you, nothing can sleep when the
Contact
big light
AI
comes on.
again. What is it? RC? What was the name?
JL.
JL.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to be a bitch. Don't waste your time.
I know. JL. God damn it.
There's no response.
Maybe something's happened to her.
Well, can't do anything anyway because we've got to sort this out. We've got to get that left cleared. I know there's 4 of them in there and they had to be taken care of anyway. I thought we were going to get the drop on them, but apparently not.
It might be a case of sentry guns.
I mean, they're not coming towards us, right? They're just moving around inside the loading bay.
Yeah, so they're just moving around, movement. Kind of just milling around inside the loading dock.
I saw there was a lot of stuff in there. Some of it was moving around. There were some other smaller things in there too that were moving around. Maybe it's a couple of them.
Come on, Howard. When the power went on and whatever was subduing him's gone, he's woke him up like the part machine or something. I don't know.
Then we're fucked because
Whatever
I
it
saw
is.
what was in there, and that's bad news.
I agree.
Can we
think
wind
the
that door
setup-
open so it's only slightly open?
As
It's
soon
only
as we
slightly
open
open
that
anyway.
door, they're coming for us. So I say we get ready for them and we set that sentry up and get behind it.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Right. I think it might have to be Dante that fixes it. Is it?
Yeah.
Because we're going to program it for friend and foe, don't we? So that we're not getting
Oh,
shot.
is that a Comtech?
No, I don't believe it. I'm just checking. I don't believe it requires. I don't believe it requires any kind of check to do it. It's just a case of
No, even better.
Right. That's
it's
what
just
we
a
wanna
case
do
of
then.
once you, if you know how to use it, you know how to use it.
I guess as Marines,
That's what we
we'll
want to
have,
do. We want to
Yeah.
set it
Yeah.
up near the door then.
Okay.
So that, so that we can get out of the way. So it's basically a side of us at
And
the front door,
yeah,
in between the front two people. So then when they, press the door, you can jump back and we're all behind it.
there we go. That'll do.
Sweet.
Is there any way we can lock the door behind us as opposed to rather than sealing it up with a welder, just so that if anything does wander in from the direction we've just come from, it can't just step up to the door and it opens.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. You can make a comtech to kind of override the door control, so you can to lock it in place.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm thinking if we need to make a quick retreat, we'd want to be able to fix it quickly to let us out. But so I was wondering if there's like a locking mechanism. But if not, so be it.
Not unless a door's intended to be locked. You'd have to use try override the controls to lock it in place.
No worries.
Let's not do things like that. That's going to end badly. Usually with us going boom, 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 boom. As we get ripped apart.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's not do anything that's going to end badly. So what have we been doing this entire adventure?
Yeah, that's true.
The 19th session of us making poor decisions.
Like, oops, here we go again.
The squad and the aliens are looking better every session.
I know, right? I mean, here's us thinking they must have been losers or something. No, they were the elite.
It's nice to see how an elite force works so every so often, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Are we opening this door? And
So what are you setting? How are you setting up the sentry gun? What are you?
Friend off, or we are PDTs? Is it?
Yeah.
Hammer's got one of
all of the station personnel.
It's like fend off foe. That's how hammer works. Fend off foe. It doesn't
matter. I'll shoot you anyway.
On what range are you setting it? You can set the ranges as well. The trigger range.
Let's have a look.
You can set it to engage, which is next to it. You can set it to short range, which is the adjacent zone. Medium up to 4 zones away. And you can set it to long and extreme as well. But
we want to set it to no acid splash damage range.
That's medium. Yeah. Is there a barber shop in this camp?
There might be.
No time for a haircut.
No, but there might be time for some hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah. So what
is the dentist in this camp? Because I feel like some nitrous
the zone
oxide.
that it will do it in, the zone that it will exclude.
By zone, I mean the range of it. How far it will tag. How far it will detect targets.
I would say 20 meters then, so the 1 zone away.
Yeah, there you go. There we go then.
That's perfect, that is.
I know.
Okay. So it's hammer piercing, full auto, range combat rating of 8.
Right. Let's get ready. 2 at the back, stand up. 2 at the front, crouch.
Yep.
Off we go.
Hammer and I'll be at the back.
Just at the front, press the button.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Hey.
Hammer and I at the back, standing up with the smart guns.
Okay.
It does. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Hammer has a wilder look in his eye.
Those sentry guns are presumed to be always in Overwatch, so they will always act first.
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't open fire until we need to.
Don't open fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
Okay, so let me just move this out of the way. Actually, it's a bit too big. There we go. Let's make it a bit small so I can actually see stuff.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Very good. So, are you opening the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so upon opening the door, you can see, you can clearly see, got a clear view of the entire loading dock, and you can see these alien creatures. Two of them are kind of stood, hovering around the
Myers.
Mayo's cryo chamber.
Yeah.
The other two are just generally moving around, but when the door opens, they instantly react and head directly towards the door.
I knew it.
I think we need code names for them so we know which ones we're firing at. The ones at the cryopod are Eeny Meeny. The other two are Miney Mo.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going straight into combat. So that's on the combat tracker, if you would.
Oh no!
If you want to, sorry, go on. Yep.
I'm just a little bit concerned about smart gun and the proximity of those two.
It's a bit late now. That's why I said for Colonel Myers. We were going to try and keep him alive, but say the V.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, big shame. Yeah.
Well, we'll have a personal tracker on him. So
he will. Yeah, I didn't know if maybe Captain Silver was going to get a little bit of revenge. Early.
Oh, where's my thing?
You've not got a dice.
I do not.
You do not. No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, for some reason, Kaelin Mayers is in the initiative order, and you're not.
I would say it doesn't matter. Most of them go before we do anyway, so we're dead.
Well, there you go. I must have.
Lower is better. Lower is better in this moment. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're at the top. Yeah, your Iona's up at the top. Do you want me to click on it? Can you not see it?
I'm not seeing my.
Yeah, there's no dice on Colin's.
Colin's V20.
And nor Dante either.
Hold on.
Is it because you're down, like health-wise on your thing?
No, the symbol wasn't showing up. There it is.
Just click where it was, where it's supposed to be.
You'll have to roll Dante's for him.
Yeah,
of course.
there we go. Boom. So got some ones. So Dante's first, but the Centigun reacts first.
Yeah.
So it's on full auto and it ticks. Okay. So does somebody want to roll for the who set the Centigun up?
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we took the cryopod out?
What was it? Captain Silver set it up. Okay, so you want to use the dice roller? Remember the dice icon in the hotbar at the bottom?
I remember it. I can't see any dice though. Unless it's the red one on the hotbar. Unless it's the bottom alien dice on the hotbar.
Yeah. It says alien player ad hoc. Yeah, so click on that. And then you probably have to select. Yeah, you'll probably have to select and then put 8 base dice in.
Woohoo! How many stress dice? None.
Thankfully the sentry gun does not get stressed.
Not yet.
That's handy. Oh shit!
Well, I don't know. The sentry gun might not get stressed, but I am all of a sudden.
Bit of a wet fart, that one.
Okay, so it's on full auto, but that's not going to spread to any other attacks because you only got 1 success. So which you can decide which it's going to be one of these two. Yeah. This one. Okay, so it fires armor piercing rounds. So it gets it's reduced the armor piercing. Oh no, there we go. So it blocks 1 point of damage. So it takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it gives out a shriek, and there's a spray of acid which instantly. Well, actually, it doesn't burn into the floor, so it just splashes across the floor because the floor here is covered in the resin structure.
Alien burgers.
Yeah.
Radio.
You need to. No, fire! Damn it! Fire!
Okay, then. So first to act after the sentry gun is Private Dante. Do we not have a Dante? I'll do a Dante then. So I presume Dante is going to move up.
Yeah.
Gonna move up. There he goes. And
Hang on. Should he be running in the opposite direction?
and lets loose with his pulse rifle, presumably. Where is his pulse rifle? There it is. So, and completely and utterly misses.
It's not ideal, is it?
Not ideal.
I could think
We're
of better.
giving them a jolly good scare.
I could think. Well, he says fire for effect, so he's spraying it around with all the pretty flashes and the lights and the great noise of the smart gun.
Perfect.
He's trying to knock the lights out so they'll go back to sleep.
Firing for
See
special
the
effect.
logic.
Okay, so the first to act this round, it will be this one. But strangely, it kind of just stands there. It stands and turns and lets out a hiss. It almost seems to be almost as if it's kind of blocking the line of sight to the pod.
Well, that makes
protecting
that's yeah.
So it's Captain Silver.
Captain Silver, shall I grenade it?
If in doubt, high explosives.
I
Yeah.
know. No, I'm not going to do that.
Every time we've used a grenade in this game, it's gone off swimmingly.
It has.
Although grenade that one wouldn't be a bad idea.
No, I'm going to save my grenade. I'm going to pulse rifle. Pulse rifle, definitely. Go for the nearest one. So that one again. And I will let rip. Because I'm not moving, is there a way of aiming?
You can take an action a fast action, I believe, to aim, which gives you +2 bonus.
Right. +2. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lead
so
by
that was against the
example.
same target, was it not? Right, so and just throw armor piercing. And it loses armor, reflects back 1 or protects it from 1 point of damage. So you got 2 successes, did you not?
Yeah, I did. I'll pump it into damage. So that's 2 damage.
3.
Is it?
So that does 2. That indeed it does. Exactly. It does 2 points of damage. So again, there's a spray of acid that splashes harmlessly across the resin-covered floor. And then it is... Which one is it? It is this one. So this one.
I'll just
This
shout,
one
pour
reacts.
it on him!
This one. So let's see and get it on the right thing. Okay. So in which case that is going to be one of you two at the front. So it goes for Sergeant Iona.
Uh-oh.
I'm not at the front.
No, you were going to stand at the back, weren't you?
Yeah,
I
we
was
two smart
at
guns
the
at the
back
back.
with
Yeah,
me.
he was up with the smart guns. That was the
Hold on.
Okay, do you want to
so-
put yourselves where you would have been then? Because I'm just going on where
I'll
tokens
swap
are.
because I was going to be at the
Hammer and
front.
I. Yeah.
I'll swap with you. Say it's going for Howard then.
So Captain Silver
Easier.
must be put at the front as well by the shotgun.
Yeah.
Shotgun? Smart gun.
Shotgun. Yeah.
Shark gun.
It is a
Oh
shotgun.
my god,
It is
that'd
a
be
shotgun.
awesome.
It's about as useful as a shark.
And where's Hammer? So let's just confirm where people are before we
Hammer's
proceed.
at the back with Hammer's at the back,
Yep.
standing next to Iona.
Because we have to stand with our.
Okay. In which case, let me roll. I guess I'll go with 3. So in which case, that is going for it's going for Captain Silver then.
Oh.
No!
Pour it on him!
Yeah.
Right. So it launches. It just like charges forward,
Boing.
leaping over the smart gun, launching an all-out attack. Its claws, tail swishing. Its like jaw snapping out, going into an all-out attack against you.
Its
Nice.
mouth is snapping as well.
Bring it.
Right.
Do it.
So you can make a armor roll. It counts as armor piercing. So if you right click, this attack counts as armor piercing. So if you right click on your armor and select armor piercing button.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, right. So that deducts 1 point of damage. So you take 2 points of damage to your health as it slashes past you cuts straight through your armor. The tail, like maybe impacting on your chest plate. And then it's Private Howard.
So this thing, I guess, has just landed right next to Howard and Captain Silver. So I shall attempt to shove it out of the way, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously I know what happens if we unleash weapons fire at close range into one of these things. So I want to kind of just give it a damn good slap it with the pulse rifle or whatever to try and knock it back
with your helmet.
Okay, so I guess that'll be an opposed strength check.
Yeah, it's not close combat.
Oh yeah, close combat. Yeah, close combat. Yeah, I'll take that.
I mean, I suck at that as well, but
yeah, but no, it will be versus his
Yeah, but if it's already engaged with Captain Silver, surely that's not really opposed because almost a.
Well, yeah, if you're physically trying to push it, it's not going to just like fall over.
No,
I'd see what's
it could be that it's moving around as well, right? It's not just kind of standing there. It's kind of, I guess, it's flailing around a little bit.
Yeah, and it's not going to if somebody just comes up to the side and just push it, it's just not going to topple over.
Yeah.
So we're getting whacked right in the head with it.
I got one.
One success. Let me see. So I need to give that. What is that noise?
I think it's background. I think it's coming through. Yeah. You got like a push to talk thing on there or anything, Andy?
No, I haven't, mate. Sorry, because he's watching TV. Sorry, I haven't got push to talk on my phone.
Okay, so you managed to push it away from Captain Silver and the smart gun.
Cool.
That will be a slow action. You what? Sorry.
I'm just thinking that now the smart gun can shoot it, and we're going to get covered in nothing.
Don't worry,
sorry, I've got another action. Did you say?
You've got a fast action, so that would be your slow action. You still got a fast action left. You're not sure what actions you have. There is the.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
There's a cheat sheet with the actions.
I will. I assume Overwatch position. That seems a little bit redundant now, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you have to have a slow. It's it would basically take. Yeah.
Can I do an aim?
You can.
Yeah. So I guess I shoved it out of the way, bringing the gun up, and taking aim at this thing to take a shot next chance if I have an opportunity. Yeah.
Yep.
That'll do me. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay. No problem. So which is next? It is. So next one is this one. This one back here. That's been hit. So let's see. What's this one going to do? Get it on the right thing. Okay, right. Wow. So this one rushes forward and just leaps over the top into in the midst of everybody.
Oh, great.
These smart guns are terrible.
If you roll more than one success, it would have done multiple targets. But
you're right. You had to, didn't it?
Yeah. So it leaps into the middle of you all, sweeping its arms, legs, and tail, just blindly striking out at everybody around it. So you must all, everybody needs to make a, apart from Private Howard, actually, needs to make a mobility check. If you fail, you'll be knocked off your feet and take 1 point of damage.
Oh, you're joking.
Nope, made mine.
Hammer's all right.
Oh, no.
No. Okay, what? Oh, shit. Iona's down.
Okay, so you can still make your armor roll, of course. And it's not armor piercing, so it's just a straight armor roll. Oh. Okay, well done. Oh, he's Andean.
Yes, he got in. Yeah.
Radio. So who failed? So Iona and Dante failed their
Yeah, but I
ability
made the
check.
honor roll. So does that mean?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, cool. So you take
if he's made 2 armor rolls, can he use one of the successes to help?
No, it doesn't count as it doesn't have
well
stunts there. No, not for armor rolls. No.
Okay.
Radio. So
am I
that
still
means.
standing?
So no, you're still knocked off your feet, but you don't take a point of damage.
Oh.
God, you're right.
So need Dante to make an armor roll. Okay, there we go. So you don't take any damage, but you are knocked. So you're knocked off your feet as well. Everybody else is fine. Radio. So next, which one is it? It is. It's the same one. Goes again.
Oh, this is bad.
Box among the hen house.
Okay, so it's that. So I'm looking, kind of looking round at you all. It is seemingly assessing the threat that you pose. It stands there hissing quietly. Almost looks like it. Yeah, like I say, like it's assessing how much which year is the biggest threat. So everybody gains 1 stress.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quite stressful. Yeah.
Okay, then we've got this one up here that is next. So let's see what this one does. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, so it's going to be one of 3 people. So, so this one just comes charging straight forward, straight towards Dante, and as it reaches him, it just pulls itself. It just digs its claws into its chest and just pulls itself apart. Just rips itself and just rips its insides out, spraying acid all over Dante.
Cool. Wow. I thought I was depressed.
Yeah. These guys.
Oh God, that's terrible. Oh my word. Okay, so
don't worry, Andy. You get to play Colonel Myers next.
When he wakes up.
Oh, that's okay. Only he had so the thing was only 12. And that's it. So yeah, you're all right. So it must have. It could have had up to 12 dice for that attack, but it rolled badly and it only gets 1. So it must have sprayed. The acid majority must go backwards.
Yeah.
It whipped itself open.
It's not a move that they get to practice very often.
So one small splash of acid hits you, so you can make an armor roll. See if your armor takes the hit. So it's just a straight armor roll. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, your armor absorbs the acid splash, but it burns into your armor, so your armor is reduced by 1. And this thing just like dies. It dies in squealing and screaming, and it collapses to the floor, thrashing around. But quickly this section of the floor, it just quickly burns through the floor, and its corpse, much like that robot chicken thing, it just drops through the floor. This massive hole that just opens up, melts as it melts through the floor.
I mean, I shouldn't suggest it because it's bad for us, but it'd be funny if it actually destabilizes the smart gun and the smart gun falls over into it.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Mark, shut up.
I tell you, I constantly make bad decisions.
So let's copy that over from somewhere else. Got another massive burn. Okay, so that is there's a hole burning through the floor there. Radio. So at least that's one of them gone. So that's that one's dead. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm too embarrassed to be killed by these knobheads. I'll top myself.
Oh no, so that's
Look at me,
shit.
Mum.
No, that's it. Yeah. Okay, so it's Private Hammer next.
Right then. Hammer opens up with the smart gun.
Why is it,
I knew you were going to do that. I knew it.
Well, you
why is it
remember
both of them?
a couple of weeks ago, I panicked and dropped something, which is why I've never let go of this smart gun since.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing then?
I'm looking at my smart gun. There's not a lot I can do about the one that's in the middle of us, so I'm going to aim at the one that's just beyond the smart gun.
Okay.
And if I get enough, see if I can catch the one behind it as well.
Yes, I'll just double check on the auto auto fire.
If I accidentally
or
click
the,
cryo capsule, just collateral damage.
Full auto rather, not. So I think because it has to be within a certain range. Full auto is on 96. I think it's close enough, but I just need to double check. So full auto, yeah, within short range.
Where do I click on full auto?
No, it's what the smart gun does.
Oh, fair enough. Right then, rolling.
That's a lot of dice.
And I got 2.
But you did roll a panic, which just sends you. You did just give you the option of instead of going catatonic, you're going to go into overkill.
I'm going to go into overkill.
Okay. This also means that once you've fired off this round, you've emptied that full clip as well. So you'll need to. So yeah, you're probably going to go in hand to hand.
No, because I've still got my spare clip because I've never used it.
Yeah, but you have to spend all your actions just attacking, blindly attacking.
Oh.
Not like, hold on a minute,
You
I'll
want to
just
reconsider
reload.
the overkill thing.
Well, that's okay. In that
Actually,
case,
no.
I've
Don't consider.
I've still got a pistol, and there are other Marines standing around here with weapons.
Yep.
They may not
I
want
mean,
me to
there's
have them,
other
but I
options, but yeah, you're not gonna do something as logical. You know, it's just like take one action to. But anyway, so you got 2 successes. So that is 3. That's 4 points of damage. On which one was it? This one?
Yep, the one from.
Rightio. So 4 points of damage. And it's armor piercing, of course. And it gets 1 success, so that lowers it to 3. So it does 3 damage to this one. Oops, not 5, 3. Okay, so it sprays acid around, but it only affects targets who are engaged. They're engaged range, so it smacks. So you got to be like, right next to it to be affected by the acid. So that's safe. Okay, so you've got a fast action left.
My God, I'm going to pull my knife and go into Overwatch.
Okay. So you're going to pull your knife. Okay, very well. So next then, it is the one that you've just shot at. All right, so let's see what it's going to do.
It's going to fall over.
It's going to do a lot because it got no. Right, yeah. So this one it charges forward back towards Howard, Private Howard, but it just stands there. It just rushes at you and does nothing.
Okay.
How
Unless you
weird.
have the USMC training.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, no, it still does. So it runs at you. As it runs at you, it just tears. It pulls one of its limbs from its arms, from its body,
And
spraying
beats you to death
acid
with it.
everywhere, with the intention of spraying you with it. But it got no successes on the attack, so it does nothing.
Oh,
So
it just makes more.
Acid just sprays up the wall, eating into the wall and the door. And so that one's dead as well. It killed itself.
Yeah, I know. The only thing is, we can't shut this door anymore. There's no point.
No, this
They'll just
door's
crawl underneath it.
No.
Yeah, the door's screwed. Yeah, the door's screwed now. It don't work anyway. So then it's Iona.
Right. So from a fast action, I'm going to get up.
Yep.
And then I'm going to seeing that thing's right beside me, I'm just pulling my knife and going to stab it in the head.
Okay, so give us a close combat then.
Do I click the knife or do I?
Yeah. Click the knife if you got a knife equipped.
Oh shit, I don't. Right, so can't.
So a fast action would have been to equip the knife.
I'll use my pistol. I've got that equipped.
Right,
Shoot it
go on
with a
then.
pistol, 'cause that's
Okay, go ahead then. That's gonna be fine. Okay, so stress button, that's fine. So you have one success. So it does 1 point of damage, but it's got armor, of course. Right.
Plink goes the pistol.
Oh, and it gets through. Punches through the armor, through its armor.
That's
There's 1 point of damage to it, but there are 4 people in engaged range with it.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, fuck you, right in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I was going to shoot at that other one, but it kindly died on us.
So everybody, if in engaged range, so that's Dante, Silver, Iona, and Hammer, you take, or rather, you're splashed by 1 point of acid, so you can make an armor roll against the acid.
Oh no!
So Iona, you take 1 point. Yeah, 1 point direct to you. Who was that?
no.
Dante takes 1 point. Captain Silver takes 1 point.
I'm out.
Oh, what?
Shit, wrong. Hold on.
You're out.
Wait, hang on. We all got put up to maximum hit points, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Yeah. So you're not.
Yeah.
out.
Reset hit points.
No. I did reset me 8 points. I got sliced by a massive tail,
Oh.
didn't I?
Oh,
You did. Yeah.
Oh.
So so in which case you need to roll a critical injury on yourself.
I do.
Don't worry, Cap. If it gets bad, I'll carry you.
Roll critical injury. Busted kneecap.
Oh no, you've had acid burn through your kneecap.
Nice.
Ow.
Can't run, can only crawl.
That's harsh.
But only for 6 days.
Yeah.
After that, your kneecap goes back. That's lucky.
Critical injuries can be healed through like through medicine with the right facilities.
I've got a med kit.
Yeah.
I've got a very strong plaster I could use in my med pack. Would you
Yeah,
like
you
plaster?
you need more than a med pack.
I was
Yeah.
being very sarcastic then. Sorry, Cap.
Right, so
That
that's
banter as
Iona.
well.
So then it's this one. So yeah, so this one now charges forward, the one that was seemingly guarding the cryopod. Okay, so it's gonna be one of 3. Oh,
I mean, it
but
kind of
it makes more sense.
for it to be made.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, I think it makes more sense to right. So it comes towards Captain Silver.
Oh.
Right.
Captain Silver's down, isn't he?
Oh.
Less
okay.
of a target, less of a threat. We got 1 success. So base damage of 1. So that means you must make all right, okay. So this one rushes forward and just grabs hold of Captain Silver and starts dragging him back towards the loading bay.
Well, at least he's shaking him in the right direction. It'll save us having to carry him over that bit.
Oh shit.
Why didn't any of us have any fast actions then? Because it wouldn't have just grabbed him and then we're just looking at him going, "Ooh, bye."
Because rules, mate. There's rules to this game.
Sorry.
We take it in
It's
turns.
representing how fast it is.
If somebody would have been on Overwatch or something to and they
When I
the
had
slow
my
action.
shot, that was not rolled by me, and I didn't. And someone didn't take an action after I shot when I missed everything. So technically, I would have had, but never mind.
Yeah, your action was to hang your head in shame.
Thanks, Iona. Thanks, Colin.
We left you that extra action to see if you were going to run away as a combat response.
So like I said, this thing, it sort of grabs Captain Silver and starts dragging him away. As it drags him away, its tail arcs over and pierces Captain Silver's flesh. And you must make a stamina roll as it injects some venom into you.
Does it now?
Yeah.
Since when?
That's cool.
Actually, it was actually from the novelization of Aliens, because Gordon gets hit by it and is paralyzed for a while.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so you will the number of successes is how many rounds you stay conscious.
Right.
Oh dear.
Okay, so it's like I say, it's dragged you so far back towards about roughly where the cryopod is. Unknown combatant. Right, and that's the I don't know what that unknown combatant is. Let's get rid of that. Right, so then it's the next round. So it's the smart gun first.
Oh shit!
So that is so it can't target the one behind it. So it's going to target the one. It's going to target the one dragging Captain Silver away. So Captain Silver, can you do us the honors of rolling 8 dice for the smart gun?
It's successes. What do you say? Just
Captain Silver disappears.
Behind
That's one hit. That's one hit.
I've loaded it individual rounds. Like 5 bullets should be enough.
Yeah,
that's 4 damage. Okay, so that's 4 base of 4 damage. Ooh, it takes a full 4.
Hey,
which is not good for you.
It's not.
Oh dear.
Okay, so that's
it's dripping in your direction.
So yeah, the smart gun rips into it, spraying you with acid blood. So that does 4 points damage. So that's 4 extra dice. Oh, so that's 4. So you get to make an armor roll against 4 points of damage.
Right.
I know that it was a really bad roll or hemorrhoids.
Oh my word! So you have to make a crit. It's just one critical injury roll. Thankfully.
Leg. What the?
Leg. What's with the leg?
So it just burns.
One can only crawl. Weirdly enough.
Right. Yeah. So it just burns. So the acid just burns. Just burns straight through your leg, melting.
He were obviously
totally melting your leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fatal. Yes.
Yeah, but if you look, it's -1. It's -1 fatal, so it's not as good as a proper fatal.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to check that. I'll check that. I'll check that later.
About 8 hours. Is that right?
Yeah. So yeah, you got 8 hours. If he doesn't receive medical attention in 8 hours, he will.
I think the colonel's getting winged out of that crowd.
Hang on. He's lost a leg, and it's going to take him 8 hours to die. How low is his blood pressure?
Yeah.
Right here. Well, it's been cauterized a little bit, I guess.
I'd like to say it could be worse, but even I'm not that breast-faced. My God.
Okay, so Dante. It's Dante next.
Um.
So you got an alien behind you. You got one dragging Captain Silver away who's just been sprayed with acid blood.
Which one's the most damaged?
Which one is the most damaged? Appears to be the most damaged. I would say the one that's right next to you is.
Yeah, I'm going to go at it with my knife.
Okay, have you got? So you can use your fast action then to equip your knife. I'll equip it. Oh, you've already got it equipped. Very good.
Oh no, I haven't got a knife. Sorry, I thought that was Major Hatfield's sword. Sorry.
Oh yeah, but that's knackered, isn't it? Yes, yeah, the sword's done, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you doing instead
sorry.
then? Fine. What are you doing instead?
I'm going to unload. I'm going to use my pistol and load a magazine in, or just as many shots in the back of that fucker's head.
Okay, let me just check. If you can go full auto with a pistol, let's have a look.
No, not full auto. You just go to semi-automatic. You know, you can go. Yeah, close range.
Oh, you're talking about like 3 shots?
Oh
That's
well,
not-
it does. Yeah, it doesn't do anything different. So yeah, it's just an attack roll. Go on, roll with it. Roll with it. You go pop, pop, pop. It amounts to the same thing though. So go on, give the attack roll with your pistol then.
Nice.
Oh, 2 successes. So that is potentially 2 points of damage, depending on if it's how its armor roll goes. So it's armor piercing. I'm presuming armor piercing. Oh, it so it punches straight through its armor, and yeah, that breaks it. That breaks it. Right, but it does. There is an acid splash, which is going to affect everybody around it. So that's Iona, Hammer, and not Dante, just Iona and Hammer. So acid splash. That was 2 points of damage. That's 2 extra dice. So that's 2 points of acid damage. So you can make an armor roll for Iona and Hammer.
Good job.
Oh, I took one.
Nice.
Hey.
So Iona, you take nothing. That reduces your armor by 2 points. Hammer, you take 1 point and reduce your armor by 1 point. And then it rolls it takes a critical injury because it's been broken.
Oh, did I just mark it myself?
What's that? Sorry.
Wouldn't let me change.
Yeah,
the
on your
armor.
armor. Yeah, you just reduce it yourself.
No, wouldn't let me.
So
Is that the air bit? Did I put 2 there?
let me have a look.
Oh wait, it's okay. Fine.
You did it? Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Cool. Right.
I'll go into the separate window.
So right. Okay. So Dante, you land 2 shots straight in its head, blowing its head clean apart, and this spray of acid like hits Iona and Hammer.
Sorry.
Burns.
And it shrieks. It shrieks as its head, sort of the back half of its head just explodes. And that's it. Yeah, it falls floor dead.
Can I also add, the reason I used a pistol was because of the other guns I had would have made even more of a mess. So I just thought I'd add that.
Yeah, that's why I did the same with when I did it.
Yeah. See, I did think.
No,
I
just-
wasn't being nasty. I had to think of people around us. Sorry,
Radio.
Ross flattered.
Okay, so next it is the alien, the xenomorph that's dragging Captain Silver away. So it drags Captain Silver in through the airlock towards a crawler lift.
Shit.
And it's gone. And with that, that's the last of them. So ends the combat.
There's Plan A out the window.
That's devastating. That.
I will allow you one, Captain Silver. I will allow you one last action before you pass out.
I will. Right. Okay. I'll just kind of mutter to myself as I'm dying, like melting away with all my guts hanging about with entrails that have been rendered from this massive tail. I'll just say, "Screw you, Major," and I'll fire a grenade.
No. What, the Major?
No, yeah, ideally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Give us a
Just pull
close
one.
comment.
Why don't you just pull one?
Just no, it's not dying. He's not dead. Well, he's dying, but he's not dead. You haven't got your guts pulled out. You had your leg.
Your leg missing. You left your leg
Yeah.
behind.
Major
Yeah, so your leg got basically melted away.
Yeah.
We were gonna
But yeah,
stick
give us
in
a ranged combat roll then,
Yeah. Okay.
and hope you don't miss because that's the guess who's
right
in the
at the
line
odds.
of sight.
I'll not miss. No, I'm gonna push that.
Okay. So yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Good job.
You gotta push that.
I thought we were going to have an early night then.
Blink straight through through the door. Boom.
All right, everyone. Thanks for playing. Good night.
Wow.
So grenade lands at the side of Colonel Mayer's cryopod.
Yeah.
And the twisted wreckage of the pod and Colonel Mayer's is just thrown up into the air and and then falls, scatters in various pieces across the floor.
Oh.
Hammer, do you want to pick up that leg to use it as a weapon or add it to your belt?
Nah, I'm not going to think about it.
And I think everybody can add 1 stress as
I was
well.
going to say, I'm definitely going to add a point of stress.
My God, I'm really.
because,
I'm almost in stress double figures.
Apart from Captain Silver, of course.
Yeah,
Captain Silver
yeah.
don't need to add a stress.
He's very unstressed.
I
at this
think it's
moment.
quite stressful what I'm going through right now.
It is, but that's taken into account. I was more a case of
So, can you give us a tip at Captain Silver? Because you've still got your comms on. Can you see what it's like for
No,
us?
he's going sleepy vice.
Yeah, you can, so there's no response. There's no response from Captain Silver.
No.
Oh shit! That means I'm in charge. Oh, no.
Yeah. I think
I know.
Howard goes
Thank
full on
God.
Hudson.
Who's boss man now? That's Iona, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Could be Hammer in charge.
I run over to the door where Captain Silver. Captain Silver didn't just destroy themselves with the grenade, right? That was Myers that's gone with. So Silver has just been pulled under the door.
He's pulled under the door. Yeah.
And looking under the door to see if there's any sign of Captain Silver in there at all.
I'm reloading.
Yeah. So what's somebody else doing? So you're reloading. What's Dante and Iona doing?
Right. Stand fast. Get over here. Let's get this.
I'm going to move quietly over where.
So Dante's run off.
How it is. No, I didn't run off. I said I was moving silently over here.
You did?
Yeah,
I did. Yeah. No, I know. I didn't mean that you run off. I meant that you've.
He's totally getting ready to though.
You've moved off while Silent Iona was just about to start issuing some orders, and you just tootled off. Go on. So Iona, what are you doing?
Right. Hammer, help me with this, and we'll grab a sentry gun and we'll start moving it as close to the door as possible.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna move the sentry gun up to presumably to face the doors.
Yep.
After reloading, I'll give him a hand.
Okay. Well, let me move that for you then. So let's see, that's going to be about there then.
I'm just yelling, Captain Silver under the door.
Right. So
Stow it hard. He's gone.
We've got to go. We've got to go and
so
find him.
Private Howard, you appear under the door, and you just see Captain Silver's boots being dragged before he's dragged out of sight.
Yeah,
boot. Yes, boots. Yeah, boot. Yeah, you find his other boot. You find his other boot there on the floor.
I'm
With a foot in it.
no response.
No.
Me shouting.
No. There's no response from Captain Silver. There is a response from inside beyond the door. You hear this hissing sound.
Oh no! Bloody gas leak on top of everything else.
Yeah. I mean,
this hissing sound of response.
Okay, I get step back away from the door and kind of backing away, gun pointing at it. What do we do now?
Right, grab the trolley, get it up here. We still need to clear this.
What trolley?
Looking at last look at the doorway through which Captain Silver's been dragged, and I run to go get the trolley and start dragging it in.
Okay, so you can only get the trolley a few feet beyond the door from this corridor because the floor is covered.
Yeah.
In the
right.
Yeah.
Right. So form a chain, we'll just start throwing these to each other to start.
Yeah.
Getting them ready.
Okay.
We're not opening this door. Basically, what we're going to do, we're just rolling them, just winging them in, and we're just going to set the whole lot.
Okay.
Get them in.
Okay.
At least
We'll just follow Iona's orders.
Do you know? I'm so glad we don't have to make rolls to see if we drop one of these.
I mean,
So
all right.
presume you're up there.
You don't drop your cigarette into it.
Stop
will we?
giving them ideas, you friggin'.
Yeah, as we're kind of wanging him around. Here you go. He said he doesn't want to tell
If
the
we
team.
can manage
It's
to
like-
quickly.
It's like, yeah, Iona, on your head.
Yeah. So let me see.
So this door's closed, or it's just partially open. Is that right?
Yeah, so this outer door here,
Yep.
this one's completely open.
Yeah.
But the inner door is only open. There's about a 3-foot gap underneath.
Yeah.
Right. So we're busy getting all these things stacked up, and then here under the door. I want to see what the best way is. Do we just
Kick them under it. Pick the barrels under it.
What if the captain's
Yeah,
still alive?
they're handheld. So I want to get these rolled in.
So remember,
So
right,
that we'll have it
they're only
ready to
about the size of
basically go up.
paintings.
But what if Captain Silver's still alive?
Do you think he's still alive after what he's just taken?
I'm still alive, just very badly burned.
Look, cheer up. I was going to stick you in the crowd chamber, but you blew it up.
I thought,
You
oh, an
think he would
excellent
have
move.
just done what he did if he thought he was had a chance?
I
That
don't
thing
know.
is coming for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're doing, you kind of just like gently throwing them in under the gap, through the gap in the door.
Yeah,
Let's-
basically, I
let's
want them
do
all
this,
in
right?
there.
Can you roll them?
Again, you could, but again, you're faced with the same problem as this sort of the resin structure, like
Yeah,
all over the
we
floor.
don't-
So you can't,
Underarm,
unfortunately.
almost like bowls. Just
Yeah.
getting them.
Balls is exactly what Hammer is thinking at this moment, by the way.
I mean, to have a chance of doing it properly, you're gonna have to step inside.
Somebody's going to have to go
inside.
in and start lobbing them across the room, right? I guess.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
why we've got them all stacked up. So
Right.
basically,
Who-
not opening the door.
No, but you're gonna have to. What I'm saying is, you're gonna have to step inside the outer airlock to be able to like chuck them under the inner airlock.
yeah.
Right.
Fine. I want
Who
a
do you think
rifle.
is? Who
I
do you
want
think
rifles
is?
in prone position, pointing while we do this.
Who are we going to vote? Who's going to do that? Who are we going to vote as least flammable marine?
Roll a dice.
It's not Hammer, by the way, because he's kind of like, I'm not saying he's stressed out at the moment, but he's just kind of standing there.
No, well, you
vib-
can't because you have a smart gun anyway.
He's just kind of like standing there,
Oh,
vibrating
I've been
slightly.
drinking a lot.
I'll do it, but the two people with the rifles I want land prone position, rifles pointed through that door.
Yeah. The smart
Anything
gun
that-
is kind of ineffective at this point because it's
too-
too
Yeah,
it's too high.
So basically, I'm stowing my smart gun. I'm gonna be rolling these things, but I want the two rifles land prone,
Oh, so,
pointed
okay.
at that door.
if the smart gun's no good at the moment, I'll come and join you with that. I'll stow it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm laying down on the left-hand side there, I guess. Looking up the door with the rifle pointed that away, I guess.
Want to pop yourselves where you want to be lying in the airlock. So it's
In here, right?
no,
Oh,
no, yeah, just
just there. There we are. There we go.
yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, just a rough estimation of where you are. And is that Dante over there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm opposite side of Howard.
And Hammer there. That about right? Yeah, cool.
right for me.
Right. Sorry, go on.
They said that looks about right to him.
That's about right
Oh,
for me.
okay. Cool. Right. So, Iona, can you give me a ranged combat roll for the first few of these you're gonna throw in? Okay. Right. And another, if you would, please.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Fumble.
So it's not. So no, it's not. You don't fail to throw it in. So it you throw your second one. You throw in, and so you throw it you give it a good chuck, and you throw it a good like a good 10, 20 feet or so into the interior, and then you hear lots of movement.
Oh God!
Right. Stand by. I'm just keeping going until the last minute.
Right.
Everyone else is on Overwatch, correct?
I believe so. Yes. Yes, I believe so.
So I'm just
so
going
let
to keep
me
jumping
just
until...
Hammer, Iona, Dante, Howard. I'll make Captain Silver visible, even though he's not there, just so we can just go and see what's going on.
Thing is, though, does Captain Silver really want to see what's going on?
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh dear.
Right. So yeah, this second one disturbs. So they seem to be quite passive at first, but the second throw it hits the queen.
Ooh.
And this seems to stir the nest.
It appears that the queen is not amused.
So
been the queen mum, she'd totally been in for it, but
so this is another comment. I think so. You've got two of the canisters in. They've landed. One's right next to the queen. One's kind of just nearby. Probably nearby as well, but it didn't actually. Like I said, the second one actually struck her, disturbing her. So we're going to be in the combat tracker again, I'm afraid. Of course, the Marines are on Overwatch, so they'll get to act first before anything else. But you still need to roll on the draw an initiative card with the tracker.
That's a lot of enemies.
So
I'm
move
gonna
Silver.
Grenades.
Did you put sentry aiming behind you? Did you?
We can't. It's too high.
The doors.
The doors come down too far.
We're not planning to stay. You know what I mean? We're if I only get 3 or 4 in, so be it. We're launching grenades and running. We're not hanging about.
Need one for Hammer if you could click on your initiative dice, the tracker. There we go. Okay, so like I say, everybody is the three of you, or rather three of you are on Overwatch, so you get to act first. So we'll use the initiative tracker to see out of who acts first out of the three of you. So Dante, you can act first.
Oh God, I don't know. I'm going to shoot one of them canisters if I can.
Grenade.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry. All right, thank you.
You're going to shoot one of the canisters. Okay, that's a small.
No. What you say?
Right.
What you say? You do it.
All right.
You're shooting one of the canisters.
I'm just checking what gear I've got. I've got a grenade launcher.
You've got a pulse rifle. You've got a grenade launcher.
Mine doesn't.
Should have.
No, not all of them have. Not all of them have.
Does it have this weird wonky shoulder thing?
What kind of unit are we? We didn't bring flamethrowers. We didn't bring grenade launchers. What the hell?
Right. We're a shit unit. That's
some of the pulse rifles don't have underslung grenade launchers.
Yeah, I accidentally grabbed the Nerf gun instead.
Oh no! Didn't you notice?
The water pistols.
Yellow.
I wonder I've not been very effective this whole game.
I'm going to use my underslung grenade launcher if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's your actions.
Yeah. How do I get it?
So
ready?
you click. So it's on your character sheet.
Oh, it's inactive at the minute.
Oh, it's all right. Just I'll just make it active for you.
Thank you.
There we go. Because it will be active because it's part of your pulse rifle.
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologise.
Oh.
Okay, look, that's a hit. Right. Okay. Right. So I'm going to say that's here. So the grenade launcher, that is a high explosive grenade. I believe it has a blast of 9. So that's 9 damage dice.
Guess whatever this blast is, we're going to be in the middle of it.
Okay, so that's right. Okay, so that's 9 plus 1. Okay, so that's 9. There's armor. So that the blast. So there's something like a explosion as you launch a high explosive grenade into the midst of them all. It instantly evaporates, like just burns away these smaller creatures that are surrounding the queen, and the queen lets out a shriek as she's just momentarily obscured from view in this massive in the blast from the grenade. So let's see. So can you roll me 9? Oh no, it has done it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sorry, it's already rolled. So that's 1 success. So that's 2. That's 2 damage. Plus 1, so that's 3 damage. Come here. Right. Okay. So the blast clears, the queen is untouched, but almost instantaneously the 2 tri-settling tanks just ignite.
Oops.
And there's like a dual, like simultaneous, like dual pop. The first one goes, and the second one is instantly ignited as well. And there's this huge fireball just erupts, boiling up through the room and blasting out through the gap underneath the doors.
Oh.
Oh, it's a good job that Silver wasn't still alive, isn't it? Whew.
It's actually a good job. There's only 2 in there.
Was that good enough
Okay.
for Owner?
So that is I'll let you do it. So do you know the dice on the hot bar at the bottom, Andy?
Yes.
Yeah. So select that and give it 12 dice.
Shit.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I've done the wrong one. Sorry. Oh, 12.
Bear in mind, we've rolled 12 dice before and still had no successes.
What's the... Oh,
Let's get a good one. 2. Oh, that is.
Yeah. 2, yes.
Okay, so 2.
Best damage roll we've had all night.
This platform hits us.
Actually, you've been fairly consistent with the 2 hits this
Thank
evening,
you.
Andy.
yeah, so I'm never
So it's only- okay, so that's a 1. Okay, and again for the second one.
2 seconds. Hold on. Why don't not let me do it again? Hold on, I've lost my...
It might be
Oh,
open
I
I need to
behind.
do another
2 seconds. It's not letting me press the button again. It's not letting me do the macro again.
It might be that the window's open behind your character sheet or something. Maybe.
No, just
Okay, so it's okay. I'll do it. It's all right. It's okay.
sorry.
No problem. There's no need to apologize, Andy. Okay, so it's another 2 successes. So armor versus fire. Okay, so it's 1. So it does 1 point, another 1 point of damage to the queen. That's a total thing. So let's do an armor damage for this one. Okay, so they take right. They both take. That one takes. Well. Oh, no, that's dead. That one. I thought that's dead. Okay, gone. Right. So, like I said, the blast just blooms out underneath the gap, enveloping you all in this ball of fire.
Night.
So that's 6. That's 6 points of potential damage because it reduces. Once you're further away, it reduces it by 6. So that is 2 points of fire damage. So you roll your arm against the fire damage.
Well, it's all of us, is it?
Yep, that's all of you.
My armor's -2.
If I own it, that's fine. No damage. Hammer 1. Howard takes 2.
Yeah.
And Dante,
No, my fashionable moustache. Ah.
you've only got 1 armor left.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
'cause you
only-
did -2,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Oh God!
He melted.
All right, yeah. So you take 2 points of fire damage as well.
Yeah. I singed my eyebrows. I
For
think
space.
a bit more.
Can you imagine when we survive this, we're all there being awarded medals, we're all standing there like heroes. None of us have got
Yeah,
any
well,
eyebrows.
none of us no hair. Yeah.
Okay, so
But
we're
great
still
hands.
looking a bit
amazingly.
looking a bit sunburnt.
Oh,
Amazing. We're still on Overwatch. So Private Hammer.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I
Keep
Like I said,
going.
all these little ones are just when the like flames clear. All these little ones are just burnt husks.
Yeah.
They're just bodies burning on the floor.
You too.
crackling. Wasn't I one of the ones who was rolling the cans under the door?
Yeah, you were helping.
So I haven't got my.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, he wasn't in Overwatch. Yeah,
Oh,
he was.
all
yeah,
right.
he was
Okay, sorry.
with
Right, fair enough. Sorry,
canister
my mistake.
dispersal.
In which case, it will be Private Howard then.
I guess a Private Howard is just going to empty a bunch of bullets into the Queen if she's still standing, because I figure I can't properly see this guy.
No, you can't see that one. No.
Yeah, so I mean I can, but I can't shoot at it. So the only thing that is visible is the Queen. So
I mean, you can potentially shoot because you're not static. You can move. So to get line of sight, that's it. So it is potentially a fair target. It's up to you.
Well, I'm figuring we're kind of looking under the door.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to crawl. I'm not going to crawl under there to take a shot. That'd be madness, especially because there might be more canisters going in a second. So I'll just shoot at the Queen if I may.
Yeah. Okay. Is that just a normal shot, or are you going full auto, or?
I think full auto would be amazing into that thing, if that's doable.
Although I'm not sure. Actually, full auto wouldn't make any difference because that's that's multiple targets.
Yeah.
No, that's for multiple targets.
Yeah.
You'll be
just-
taking an
that's a
aim
sh-
shot, won't you? Because you're prone anyway.
You
I
can
was
take
in-
an aim shot.
Yes, that's a +2, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, aren't you a sniper? But no, that was the other one.
No, that was the other
Yeah.
character.
That was one of
That was a
many
couple
others.
of characters ago. Let's see.
It's like
what we
there's so
get.
many, I can't remember.
bloody hell.
Oh.
Wow.
Dice roll.
Okay,
Oh.
so that's 3 successes. So that is a 4. I presume it's all going into damage.
It's going to have to, I think. I can't-
Yeah. Okay, so that's armor piercing. So armor absorbs 2. So that's for another. Yes, that's 2 points of damage to the Queen.
That's bloody disappointing.
Yeah, and there's a spray of blood. She looks to have taken quite a bit of damage actually.
Get away from her, you bitch! Oh, it's too late. He's already dead.
And then it is who's the other one on? Oh, that's it then, isn't it? That's it.
Hammer.
So,
Oh.
so it's back. So it's into normal combat. Then we've done Overwatch. So first to act is Dante.
I think the unknown combatant is going to save us all.
Oh,
Well, I'm not
who's that
going to use
again?
my rocket. I'm just going to unload with my pulse rifle into that thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you are fucking
missed.
kidding. I'm picking this.
You can
Push it
Yeah.
real good.
push it. Tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls using agility has a -2 modification until your panic stops. You got 1 success. So that is potentially 2 damage versus her 14 armor.
Holy crap!
Yeah. So yeah, the bullets just ping off her.
Great.
Why didn't you?
Okay, it's Hammer.
Hammer rolls a grenade under the door in her direction.
Okay, gives her range combat.
Range combat.
Yes.
Yes, that's good enough.
Right in the head. Just
Hoorah!
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 9 damage dice for the grenade.
Right, you are. Where's my grenade? Where's my grenade? Where's my grenade?
It's all right. Just roll the dice roll to roll 9 dice.
Okay, that's the
The black dice on the Alien Player Ad Hoc YZE dice roller.
is that short for Yahtzee?
Yeah, zero engine.
Where the heck
Yahtzee.
is that thing?
On your hot
I'll
bar.
never figured that game out.
Down at the bottom.
What the hot bar at the bottom is blank.
Oh,
There's nothing on it.
Okay. In which case, do you want me to roll it for you then?
Yes, please.
Radio.
I trust you, Dyla.
I shall make the roll public. There we go.
Yeah.
You did that on purpose.
That is shocking. Was that like, did you wet the grenade first? Like, wet the fuse?
Hang on,
Okay.
hang on. It's got some writing on the side of it. What does training mean?
The blast. The blast doesn't penetrate your armor, but the blast does get. There's like blowback from the grenade. It like blast comes underneath the door.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, great.
Everybody rolling for 30 damage.
So, but it reduces it. It reduces it by 6. So that's 3 damage dice against you all.
No.
2. So roll your armor.
Oh my god.
This is a piss take.
Why are we doing more damage to ourselves? Oh, shit.
We're like those aliens that are kind of ripping themselves apart to spray each other with acid.
It's alien. We're all supposed to die. That's why the aliens were ripping themselves to pieces.
Yeah, but the aliens are about to do it, not us. We're not about to do it to ourselves.
Okay. So that was 2 points damage. If you've rolled the armor, you can knock off a point for every point of armor success you rolled on the armor roll.
Jesus.
Is anybody still standing?
Yeah. I'm laying
I'm 0.
You're on 0. So right, Dante. So you will have to roll a critical injury against yourself then. If you're on 0.
If I die through this is just bullshit.
If this is lie, if he dies through
Today
this,
order.
Oh my god!
if he dies through this, Andy's gonna pout really hard.
Yeah.
Lovely, you're bleeding out or having an heart attack.
Yeah, run away from that
That's
one.
when the
Well, in
queen,
that case, in this
that's when the
case,
queen
it's
goes to
both.
burst through the door and finds dead bodies.
Yeah, we're all dead. Yeah, we're all dead. Just laying there. All these corpses. What the hell happened?
Yeah, so shrapnel just straight through the chest, rupturing aorta. So it's fatal injury. You will die in one round unless you receive life-saving medical attention.
Do you know?
Guess how many of us have got medicine as a skill?
Nobody.
Chaplain.
Do you know what? I miss him already.
Forever going to be punished for that.
Iona.
Yes.
Don't roll a grenade.
Or if you do, it might be my idea to. Sorry, Hammer, you still got fast action as well.
Right. Hammer slaps his hand above it against his forehead and goes, "Fuck."
Shit. Well, I didn't expect that.
And Hammer puts his hand up in the air. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, inside Iona then.
I'm throwing another canister towards the queen.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Don't they do more damage than the grenades when they blow up?
So is that ranged combat?
It will be a range throw, yeah. It's just to see how close it lands to her. So yeah, that lands at the side of the queen.
Some things in life are bad.
You got a fast action left if you want to do anything.
Fast
Back
action
up would be a good idea.
Yeah, I think you've all learnt that you're a bit close to the detonation to
seek cover. So I'm
blast radius.
I
going
use my
to
first
seek cover
burst
as
of
in
tears.
step back
Okay.
towards the sentry gun.
Right, yeah. So
And then
out there.
no, can't share anything, Connor.
No, that's Captain Silver. Where are we? There you
Kind of shout out, Marines, we are leaving.
Oh no, we're not.
And with that, it's Private Howard.
I'm gonna listen to the sergeant, and I'm gonna back the up out of the way. Can I crawl backwards very quickly?
Yeah. Push come.
When
Yeah.
you need must, you'll be amazed how quickly you can crawl backwards.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to take a shot at that canister.
Okay. It's a -2 because it's a small light.
But it's going to harm everybody else, isn't it?
We're used to it.
That's a good point. Would I be thinking that? Probably not. I back the hell up, and I will take a shot at that canister.
So
Don't
it's a
worry,
minus. Right click and give yourself a -2 because it's small. You tagged in a small item.
If you get this, it'll be
absolutely.
amazing.
I'm going to get it, Colin, because I've got 2 story points left, mate.
What is that?
-2.
No, I use mine.
Come on.
Oh yeah, didn't it? Look at that! Boom! So yeah, that goes. So yeah, you crawl back out and fire a shot off and it hits and it just blow it, just like
I need that for a
huge
damage
fireball. Huge fireball. So can you roll us 12 dice?
I can try.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Look. And cover.
Come on. Shit the bed.
Okay.
No,
So that's
come back
that's
into
This is
the
very
one.
special.
I mean, it's probably better for hammer if it. Well,
So that's versus fire. So it takes armor. So it burns through the armor.
Oh.
So that kills that. And of course, which we've not mentioned, which we haven't actually triggered yet. These are like napalm canisters, so the whole place is on fire as well.
Excellent. But Iona's assured me that it will burn out by the time we get back from killing.
So the burn with an intensity level 12 fire. So it's gonna burn for a minimum of 12 rounds.
That works because the queen's still in there, and
but of course there is a blast that comes through the door, striking hammer and Dante. So Dante's down. So Dante, you just need to make another critical roll against yourself. Oh, and I imagine Captain Silver should have made a few actually because they've been detonated. I've forgotten all about that.
I just assumed that they were dead.
Yeah.
No, they were going to they were dragging you off to cocoon you.
Oh, thank God! You've only been got an impaled thigh this time. Yeah.
So that'd be 3 critical rolls on Captain Silver.
My God, let me roll my. No, that's wrong. Let me roll my armor.
Oh yeah, I haven't rolled it. So
That's all right. Yeah.
can you paralyzed from the neck down.
Oh my God!
That was from the neck up.
That wasn't me.
My God.
Broken arm, punctured lung. Oh dear.
That was probably me.
Can you? Can Private Hammer can you roll 6.6 damage dice for against Private Hammer?
No.
I've rolled 1 armor. If I take more than 1 damage, I'm down. I see no dice. Go on, do it. What's the worst that can happen?
Very tense.
Is it going?
Is there a box open somewhere that you need to?
No.
No.
That sounds like a good no, and not a no. Kind of no.
No. I didn't say anything.
No.
You want me to do it? Will it not work for you? Might try and select your token, then selecting your token again.
See, switch it off and switch it on again.
Yeah.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high.
No, it's not working.
Don't be afraid of the raging fires.
Do you want me to roll them, Matt?
Oh, sorry. Is it me that was meant to be rolling? I
Yeah,
thought you were
yeah.
rolling a crit. I thought it was a critical on somebody.
Oh no! It's a six damage from the from the blast
I do
that
it was
comes
all-
underneath the door.
It
I
was
do
all good.
apologise.
was
I
all
was
going
waiting
so
for Flea
well
to roll.
until
There you
he-
go. None.
Oh,
Perfect.
there you go. Nothing. And you can push
Yeah.
it.
I won't bother.
I'll push you back if you
sorry
do.
about that. Yeah.
It's like everything was going so well until we came up with a plan.
As soon as we started thinking, it was all over.
Okay, and then it's the queen.
She's a killer
So,
queen.
yeah. So her first action will be, of course, to pull herself free of the positor.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she tears herself free of that sick,
After
like
that-
soft, sickening tear of flesh, and she pulls herself free, and this like fluid just goes sloshing out across the floor. And then she's got a second action. So what is she doing? Well, she's gonna charge at the door.
Oh, that
Honks.
won't get you anywhere, love.
Let's see. So
If only we had a
That's
power
fine.
loader.
It doesn't matter. She's going to get a face full of
A
sentry gun.
load of power.
okay, so that is
Yeah, but she's attacking the door, and it's only
yeah, bang. So yeah, there's a thud as she slams into the door.
Yeah. How'd you like them apples?
Okay, so now the fire is burning. So it says 12, intensity 12 fire. So do you want to roll 12 fire?
No,
Points on the
I
dice
think we'll
roll?
let Captain Silver make the roll. I think.
Okay,
I think
Captain
I think
Silver.
we'll let Lee make the roll. Yeah.
Really?
As revenge. Go for it.
Right, 12.
Yeah, intensity 12, and every round it goes down by 1 point.
Right. Just before you like roll and do terrible damage to me, I want you to know that I only killed you a little bit.
Oh, it won't affect you. So the fire is only in the initial blast area, not on the
what we're hoping is
outer.
it takes her out before she can get through the door.
yeah.
Before she breaks the
ready?
door and we can't use the.
Oh,
Yes.
So that's 2 points of fire damage against armor. So she against fire they have reduced armor value. So she's only got 5 instead of 14.
Yes.
So why aren't we all using
They've won.
incinerators then?
Because we haven't got any,
So she takes 1 point of damage,
which is just enough.
just enough for the city.
Yeah.
Just enough to hurt her, oh, so slightly.
Yeah, just enough to burn her a bit.
Okay, so it's the next round 2. Dante, you're dead.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Hammer is crawling away. Actually,
Okay.
he's crawling away backwards, but then he's going to rise and unsling his smart gun.
Okay. Rightio. So we'll move back to sub-level 3 then, I guess. Out of the crawler car. With a smaller cast.
It's all going to be fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's all correct.
What can possibly go wrong?
Okay. Rightio. Oh, need to. Oh crap.
right. We need a safe spot.
I need to copy that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I can do it.
Sadly, I don't think we're going to find one in
No,
in
we'll-
Bastion somehow.
We'll withdraw back to the corridor and take up
Yeah.
farm positions, and let the sentry gun.
Oh,
Right, I have to do
that's it. That'll only work if she comes through the door, though, isn't it? By that
Yeah,
time,
We'll have to
I suppose we-
redo that.
The thing is, if she has to get through the door before she burns to death,
Yeah.
Then when she gets through the door, she's going to get
Can-
a face with a sentry gun, and then there's two smart
Howard's
guns rifle.
probably not that smart, but I'd like to point out if she gets through that door, that means that the climber car is fucked and we can't use it.
No, only slightly.
Wait, we haven't got. It hasn't got a door.
You could, but this is a problem. So she smashes through the door. Yeah, she's gonna, but the airlock's gonna be ruined. You could open the door for her and save the door.
Ladies first.
Yeah, save the door and kill ourselves. What a choice!
The heavy machinery expert is dead. So
I know.
that's not in a monologue.
I think
I mean-
survival. Let's survive first, and then we can worry about things.
I think that's probably a good point because we still haven't done anything about the locks on the climber car either.
Just let that thing.
Just think, if we'd have gone to the control room, those locks have been unlocked by now.
Well, it doesn't matter if there's a, you know what I mean? If there's a queen inside, what we're going to do? Let everybody out?
Yeah, he makes a good point.
Okay.
So we're backing away. I guess.
Basically, I want us back to here and going in the Overwatch.
Just that. 1 second. I just need to update that because they need to be slow. Because you're slow. There we go. Okay. So what are you doing? Sorry.
I think backing away from the door with our guns pointed
We're
at it.
straight
She's
back to
kind
here,
of
the
pounding.
corridor.
Okay, well, move yourselves where you want to be. You can, like I said, this whole loading dock counts as a zone, so you can move to anywhere within the zone with your fast action.
Where are the door controls actually, Phil?
So the door controls are there's a control outside here for the outer airlock, and then just inside for the inner airlock.
And she's
right,
at
like
the inner
being-
airlock.
She's trying
She's behind the inner one, yeah.
She's trying to smash through the inner airlock. If we want an airlock to take this thing up, wouldn't it be a good idea to leave the outside one open so that we at least have one like airtight door?
The outside one is the one on the that's attached to the fort. The inner one is the one that's attached to the crawler.
Yeah.
What dopey design. Okay. In that case, we may as well close it.
Ooh. I don't think we've got to open it. We've got to, because otherwise we're screwed, aren't we? We're not getting off. So I don't know if Howard is smart enough to make that assessment, but I don't see any other way of. It's my go, right?
It is. I don't see why Howard wouldn't realize that.
Yeah.
Hold on,
And
it's hard
I
to-
just shout, I guess, to the others. We have to open the inner airlock, otherwise it's fucked.
If we open the inner airlock, it's fucked anyway.
Actually, right. Okay. So
Howard, you're acting first before anybody else does.
Yeah. I mean, there's no. I mean, it. Yeah. I'm running in, and I'm going for the airlock door control.
Okay, so you can. Yeah, I mean, you got a fast and slow action, so you can essentially do 2 fast actions. Doing the door control will be 1 fast action, so you can still do that and then run it and then move away.
That's what I'm going to attempt to do. Get
Okay,
back
then.
out. And...
Okay, so you punch the controls for the inner airlock, and it's like just
starts going. Oh,
it's like it starts. Well, yeah, maybe not that quick, but yeah, it's like starts sliding up, and as it does, you can see the queen like wedging her head underneath it, trying to like force her way through.
Okay. I mean, I'd love to take a shot, but I've not got the action, so I'm not doing that. I'm running away.
Okay, so do you want to like
run
Well,
to the others?
actually,
so,
no.
like say,
better.
this is one zone, so you can be anywhere in this zone,
I want to be
or
out
in
here.
beyond it, so you can beyond it. So you're in this zone, so you can be.
We do have the smart gun about to make itself known to the queen, haven't we? So I just want to get out of the way of that. I'm going to be running back to here if I can. Then
Go back to back to the
Okay.
back.
Okay. Very well. Okay, so next it's Hammer. So the door's like brrr, slowly raising.
Fall back position.
What? God, I think the corridor's probably
Come
the best
on!
position.
Fall back position. Basically, fall back so we're going to Overwatch. And the smart gun doesn't do the job. We're going to try,
Yeah.
at least from a
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're moving back and going into Overwatch. Radio.
Yeah.
Did I just close that door on me?
You did. There you go.
Oh, that was it's probably the most sensible.
Actually, it doesn't
idea I've
matter
ever
because there's
done.
a big hole. You can just crawl under it now.
Yeah, the door won't close because it is knackered. It's totally
that's-
screwed.
That's all right then.
In fact, I shall remove it. No, don't remove it. That well done. Door gone. So Sergeant Iona.
Same again. Falling back. And going into Overwatch.
Okay. So well,
Can I point out the fire's still burning, Phil, before this thing gets
you
out?
can indeed. So that will be so that will trigger. So do you want to does Captain Silver want to roll for some fire? 12
11 this
fire?
time, isn't it?
Oh, 11,
Is it
yeah, 11, sorry, yeah.
It's 11.
Just
I
check-
certainly will.
Get a good one. Oh.
I mean,
So
it's better than
nothing.
a 0.
Better than nothing.
So
That.
yeah, it does nothing to her.
Bugger.
Okay, and then she steps. So she steps forward, which instantly triggers, of course, the smart gun, which is only going to get one chance because it's just immediately in front of the doors.
Yeah, fair play.
It's got a pile of the rest of the canisters stacked up beside it.
Wishful thinking. You could have shot. You could shoot that. I mean, you've got your Overwatch shots as well before the next round. But anyway, so Captain Silver, do you want to give us 8? And in fact, it's at point blank range, so you can have a +2 for the smart gun. So that will be give the smart gun 10 dice.
I surely will. Right, surely. Come on.
Yes.
I'll say it's armor piercing, so it's still. What the hell?
Oh my dear God! What are you doing, Phil?
Shut up! 5.
Yeah.
We all saw that.
Yeah, behave.
That wasn't me. That was Dante.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dante.
He'd be from beyond the grave.
Yeah.
That was full auto with a smart gun.
Oh, you can do the next one. Well, you both roll the same, so it doesn't make any difference. Okay, right. So there's it's armor piercing against 14 armor. That's 7 because it's armor piercing.
We'll call it Dante's results if it.
Oh,
How? Eat that.
no! So all 3 shots penetrate her armor. So that so the smart gun has a base damage of 4. So that's 6 points of damage. Oh God, she's broken.
Yeah.
She's broken.
Yeah.
It only
She's
costs half a
broken.
team.
Roll critical. So she staggers, bleeding severely. Speed down is 1, down to losing lowest. She'll lose her initiative, but regains 1 point of health. So she's got 1 health back. She's not broken.
What the bobbins? What?
Hang on a minute. Why doesn't that work for us then?
Because the xenomorphs are tough.
Roll a d6 and
No,
start each round.
they
Roll
may
one
be
d8,
aliens.
Tries
but
to
we are
escape.
not,
Yeah,
we are not
so
native
she
to
may-
this planet. We're aliens as well.
She may
She
flee.
may flee. She may flee.
We needn't bother.
Okay.
Me too.
Of course. So yeah, she moves forward, and she's gonna attack.
If she
course.
flees, she's going to have to go down towards medical because there's
Roll on to start of each round. So we've already done the start. So it's next one.
Yeah.
So we've already started this round. So it's not going to be this one. So she does an attack. So tail spike. Well, I think she basically just trashes the smart gun.
Oh, yeah. Fair play. Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. So yeah, she just skewers that like flitter just
firing
and just
bullets randomly into the ceiling.
yeah, just yeah. randomly in your direction. So yeah, she just throws the throws the smart gun just across the loading dock, smashing it against the wall. Okay. So of course she has got a second attack. Charge. Oh, reroll for Queen.
Reroll,
All right.
okay. Oh my dear God! Why?
Head
Why?
bite. Okay, so that's against somebody. So what we've got 3 potential targets.
Yeah.
Catches and bites somebody's head off.
Right. Go on. So it's so
Apparently, I'm already dead, so it's fine.
so
Extraordinary victim.
Howard's 1 to 2, Hammer 3 to 4, Iona 5 to 6. Hammer
attack.
You can block. Don't forget, you can block. Oh, you've got over. No, what are we doing? You've got Overwatch. You've got Overwatch.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, sorry, got Overwatch. That goes before her.
He's that eager to kill us.
That's true.
If you want, Hammer can just put his gun in his
only
mouth and
10:30.
blow his brains out if it helps.
It's only 10:30. We've got time. So yeah, sorry, you got your Overwatch. She goes. She would be acting. She will said that she smashed the smart gun out of the way anyway.
No,
Right.
she's
Not the smart gun. The
Sentry gun.
sentry gun. Yeah, thank you. So who's going first? I guess Private. So Private Howard wasn't Overwatch, so it's Hammer on Overwatch.
Right, I open up with my smart gun. What else would I do?
Okay.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Oh, nice.
And goes into overkill as well, potentially.
Dude, yep.
So that's two successes. So that is that's 4 points of damage against her 14 armor, which is armor piercing. So that's all I want. So
there we go. Broken.
That's broken again.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Pew pew, bitch. She'll probably
If only Andy had said that.
It's like shrugs it up, mans it up, and gains 4 points of health. Is probably what's going to happen.
Oh, it's the same one. It's the same one.
I demand a reroll. No, I mean,
it's the same one
where we were before.
The same one. So yeah, she rips into her, staggering her.
Is that speed thing cumulative though?
Yes, it will be. Yeah, it will be cumulative. Yeah. But she's acting last in the initiative order anyway, so it's not going to make a great deal of difference.
No.
So then it's Sergeant Iona.
Come on.
I shall also unload with my smart gun.
Yes.
Okay.
Good. Better luck with the random roll than I get.
Oh.
You can push still. You can still push if you're successful.
Am I able to spend one of my story points and give it to Colin?
Is
that a thing? Is that doable or is that not allowed?
I guess so. I will allow that. I don't see why not. It gives a
success.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, you can push the roll and to add more successes if you want.
Because I mean, there's a good chance that with
I'm just going to let them rip.
Yeah,
you've got no fun, no panics yet. So, there we go. Look at that.
Yes.
Drop at him.
So that is what's that? That's 3 successes. You drop an item. I'll decide what that is. That's 3. So that's 5 points of damage. Armor piercing.
Yes.
Nothing again.
Oh.
Breaks her again.
Yeah. Come on.
May I say, if that queen is standing near my corpse, can she stand on my grenade launcher and blow herself up?
Last breath. She mortally. Yeah. So you shot mortally wounds her, and she contorts wildly. On the next initiative, it will try to kill the nearest victim, and then she dies. If wounded again, she instantly dies.
Because I'm the nearest victim. I'm not happy about this, but
she's gonna come charging forward now. It's like she's like blood just pouring from her. And Howard, you get to go. Well, everybody gets to go before she gets an attack.
Oh,
Good
I
luck.
do.
We're just gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in that
we-
case, yeah, it's definitely most
Laser.
definitely opening fire, and then running away.
Okay. Go ahead then. I mean, you just run. Yeah, so you're going to do that and not. You're not going to aim. You're just going to open fire.
I mean, I'd like to, but I don't want to be the nearest victim, Phil.
No, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Wow. But then again, logical.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. It's a 1. So if that bypasses her armor, she's down.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I don't think we're going to get that lucky.
It did.
You just take an aim shot right to the head.
Oh!
Let's see.
Well,
Screenshot that.
I think you've earned the right there to yeah.
Is that it? Is she going down?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I guess that she's going to come charging once again straight towards Howard, who happens to be nearest. He just kind of, in blind panic on his face, just raises his gun, closes his eyes, and just pulls the trigger once. He just smacks it straight through the forehead. She just her cranium just explodes in a shower of acid blood.
And
Before it
mucus.
reaches them, and then she just drops down dead at the feet of both Howard and Iona.
Skids across the floor and comes to a halt a few yards from you.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Very nice.
Oh, you didn't say take that, bitch.
I used that one earlier. For
Yeah, you'll have to use the other great one. Have it.
having.
Have it. Yeah.
It's more when you open your eyes again, you're like,
I mean,
huh?
from the cast, that would be more of an Alien 3 thing, wouldn't it? I think. Abby.
Okay, so the Queen lies dead. The fire is still burning. An intense fire is still burning in the crawler lift.
So,
I'm going to take another point of stress, I think.
Yes. Well, actually, no. I was going to say that I think everybody can lose a point of stress for downing the Queen.
I'm going to be standing there like shaking like this.
Yeah. Well,
Wait,
Well,
couldn't
amazing
lose
coincidence.
it.
Captain Silver and I am still alive.
Yeah, I didn't go that high, unfortunately. Yeah. If I'd have got another success, I might have been able to say, "Oh, and one of them's still alive."
Yeah.
right.
yeah. Queen is dead.
I pat Howard on the shoulder and say, "Good shot, man. Good shot."
Yeah, just staring straight at this body, pale as and like white as a ghost, hands shaking with this rifle. Thanks.
Right.
Hammer rolls his eyes widely, spinning around with his smart gun, looking for the next target. Because he's still a bit, bit stressed,
Wired.
bit stressed.
Right. I guess we're going to go have a chat with JL
Okay.
because we've got a bit of time to kill while that thing burns out,
Yeah, sure.
and that'll make sure there's no creepy crawlies or stuff.
Yep. All we've got to do is
We're
make
not
our
putting it out
way to
prematurely.
the
So,
command center.
to the command center.
Okay, so there is there's a lift. So you've seen there's a lift over here on through the corridor that leads to the med lab that is direct lift up to level 2 of the fort.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
think
it.
we'll be taking that. And on the way up, it was the captain that killed Myers, right? JL, she won't take it out on us, will she? It wasn't us that did it.
We'll just. They're waiting. As far as she's concerned, they're waiting.
She'll,
At the end of the day,
she'll
it's a
help
shoot
us,
to kill.
won't she?
As soon as we get eyes on JL, we're taking her out.
Okay. Don't we need her to
We'll figure it out. We can't trust her. There's no way she's letting us off this rock. We need to take her out.
We can make that elevator. All we're going to do
We
is
can
press the right buttons.
Figure the
and
rest
that-
out ourselves. Obviously, this is all off
And
comms.
he's dead. We needed him to unlock the.
Yeah, there'll be controls for that in the control room, which is where JL is.
Worst comes to worst, we can hole up in the command center, get locked down, but we need to remove JL.
Okay. Howard's just kind of staring down at the floor of the lift as we're heading up in it, kind of obviously weighing things up in his head.
Okay. So, yeah, the lift takes you all the way up to Bastion, to level 2 of Bastion.
Bing! Yeah, found the floor.
To play the music.
Let's
Have that
see, where are we?
You have reached floor 2. Thank you. Bye bye.
Women's lingerie.
Going up.
And
There we go.
Howard.
So,
Yeah.
of course, we are approaching cautiously, still maintaining Overwatch. This is still tactical. We don't know
Okay.
if any more of those things.
Right. So you make your way down these long deserted corridors, completely silent. Every so often you pass some of the reinforced windows that give you a brief view outside, and you can see the moon just looks dead, quiet, no sign of any movement.
No lights or anything like that.
We
out there.
get eyes on that ship again as we look out the window.
No. It's totally pitch black outside for one. So you pass the war room, which has been glancing in. It's been, again, it seems like somebody's sabotaged it. It's been burnt out, just a burnt wreckage. And all the way around, past deserted offices, and to the entrance to the Apollo mainframe. Drag you all around here. Doesn't matter if you like.
I mean, she's going to be expecting us, isn't she? Because she knows where we are at all times. She's monitoring communications and cameras and things.
Yeah, there was a bit chaotic.
Okay, so
Bye, Andy.
Was Andy? It was back.
right.
Weird.
So as you approach the door to the Apollo mainframe, it slides open.
Oh,
Ooh.
good. The lady of the house is expecting you, sir.
So let me see. Where is the North Bastion? The level 2, the Apollo mainframe. So, okay. So this, unlike the rest of the fort, the mainframe chamber is just full of life. There's lights flashing, consoles, there are like readouts running up on the screens of various consoles. And it appears untouched, unravaged, unlike the rest of the fort. There's a slide central in the center of the room is the mainframe, Apollo mainframe computer, and the input desk sat in front of it. And
Nice.
sprawled on the floor in a pool of milky white fluid is a female android. And lounging in a chair in the chair in front of the Apollo mainframe is Miss Eckford.
Oh.
Wonder when she was going to pop back up.
Who the fuck is that? Is she alive?
Yeah, she's alive. She smiles. Yeah, she smiles at you and like gives you sort of half-hearted clap. Oh, well done, well done, well done. Private Hammer, have you secured what I asked for?
What did you ask for?
The samples from the med lab, as per our agreement.
Wait, who is this?
I'll go into my pouch and I'll pull out the clear syringe, holding. I'll hold I'll hold my hand around it with the needle pointing down. This.
That's the one.
Okay,
If you wish,
I shall hold. I'll hold it out towards her, so that I can put it in her hand.
if you wish to honour our agreement, I'll uphold my end of the bargain.
Hey, wait,
Let's
you're
see,
getting us out of here?
And she just ignores you. Now, if you want me to hold up my end of the bargain, Private, I suggest you place the sample on the desk there. Don't do anything stupid that you'll regret.
You don't want to take it. You don't want to check it.
I recognise it. I know what it is.
What is it?
You don't need to know that. All you need to know is that if you hand it over, then I will uphold my part of the bargain.
What stops you from smashing this here and now?
Nothing.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, what's going on here? What happened to JL? What's going on?
Unfortunately, jail was surplus to requirements.
But she was going to get off this rug.
Well, we don't need you don't need jail to activate the crawler lift. Providing Private Hammer fulfills his side of our bargain, then all is well.
I am going to open fire on her.
Oh.
Okay.
I go to turn to Hammer to say, give her the fucking syringe.
Go on then.
Give who? It's just a pair of smoking boots.
Okay. Right. So yeah. Okay. So you just just empty part of a few rounds into, and she just a look of surprise on her face, and she just throws her off the chair against the mainframe, and then she slumps to the floor, blood pouring from the bullet wounds.
What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with you people?
I'm like,
I put the syringe back in my belt.
Okay.
hard enough with double dealing. We'll find a way off this ourselves.
What are you talking about? We're fucked.
Do you think any of these people are ever going to let us off this alive? What we've seen?
The only thing I'm sad
not
about
now.
The only thing I'm sad about is you didn't give me a chance to try and convince her that she needed to take this thing off me so I could stab her with it.
Jesus.
Do you want to explain what that was about, Hammer?
I have no idea what it was. She just says, get the sample, bring it up here.
Who? What?
This crazy corporate bitch seems to think that we're her pawns dangling from her strings.
But now we're fucked. How are we going to get off this rock now?
Hard. Have you not looked around you? At
I
what
look
part
around
are
me.
we not getting a knife in the back? At what part of this are they willingly letting us go? We need to do it ourselves.
You don't think they're going to just let us walk out of here now, do you? We just killed one of their people.
Do you think
We
they're
killed
letting us?
Myers. We killed fucking everyone.
have a look around. There's a war. People are dying. There's an infection of
The war's over, man. We lost. Look out there.
exactly. So we need to just get the hell off this rock and look after ourselves from now on. Do you think this, and I point to the badge, means anything right now after what we've seen?
I don't know. I don't
We have
understand.
been played, and I sort of look towards Hammer. We have been played this entire mission.
But I've got nothing to do with any of this.
You were here. You've got eyes, don't you? And you've got ears. That's all these crazy bastards need. Now let's have a look at this mainframe, see if we can unlock this car or find some sort of vehicle that would get off this rock. I don't think she was planning to stay here.
Does anyone know how to talk to this thing?
We'll give it a bash.
So I would imagine you'll know the the premise of communicating. So you communicate with Apollo, like you would through the keyboard, through the console, essentially.
Do we need any special access? Like, would
you
would the body of Eckhart have something on her?
She does.
Yeah,
she has a security clearance card of the highest level, which is what you require, luckily, to access the mainframe.
That's lucky.
So
I don't get why they would kill us. Their own people. What about Captain
they
Silver?
are not our people.
Captain Silver and Dante and
they're obviously this experiment, whatever it is not exactly kosher, is it? They're quite prepared to wipe out an entire base. I think the UPP were after. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is we need to get off this rock, and then we need to find the first freighter to a colony and go on incognito.
I got a wife and kids, man.
Well, that'll have your memory. You know, we can be one of these bodies, but we need to get out of here. I'm going to need to not be under their radar. Somehow, we need to get off this planet.
You do realise the only way off this planet at the moment is that elevator. And
That's
what's going to be waiting for us at the top?
Well, do you want to stay here? Or do you want to find out?
I'd rather find out.
Sounds good to me. Key card in. Activate the crawler lift. Or unlock it.
So you will have to give me a Comtech roll.
We're going to be here a long time.
Yep. As I lock
It does maybe be better if we stayed here.
More panic. Hang on. I have passed the limit.
Okay.
I can push any skill roll based on strength twice, not just once like other characters. Each. Can I show this?
Yeah. Well, it's not a strength check.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it right? No, I can push any skill roll based on strength twice. Oh,
Yeah,
it's just outright.
Yeah, Comtech's not strength. You can still push. You can still push a. Should be able to push it. No, is it not let you push it?
No.
Why is it not letting you push it?
Is that?
Oh, because you failed. The
with
actions
it.
failed. Yeah, the actions failed. So yeah, you
Yeah, I just because I'm.
You got Howard yapping in your ear. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep a brave face, but I'm kind of freaking out.
You felt like you fiddle with the machinery. Something goes wrong. You don't activate the crawler lift, but you do end up with a piece of toast.
It's like playing Granny's Garden or something. You know, you make a wrong choice. Right. Someone else want to have a crack?
I'll have contact. I'll have a go. Why not?
Oh no, you got a success there.
We are Marines, are we?
Yeah. Press buttons.
No.
I'm gonna. While you worked out, I'm gonna have a nap.
Okay.
Flump.
I mean, you got a success there, though,
I
right?
did.
Deborah's gone.
It's like
But he's gonna either go catatonic or smash the computer console up.
That's why.
Don't do the second one.
That's why I've said I'm having a nap. A voice comes out of the speaker.
Oh,
This
okay.
is Xerxes.
Does success count though?
I have.
So
He hits it and then sort of faints because it.
I am so shocked by the fact it worked. I think
so yeah. Well, let's. I mean, you've got access. So it's infuriating. Maybe don't. You think perhaps there's something you're missing, but you do manage to unlock the clamps on the climber car.
Can we look for any are there any Cheyenne dropships or craft? Will Apollo tell us?
Weren't they all hit with the AMP though? Wasn't that the problem?
Do you think she's not got a way off this?
she's
Yeah,
probably
this was the way off. This was the way off. This is the only way off.
Wow.
I don't see her walking up with us hand in hand into the crawler lift.
I hope not. She's dead.
Okay, that's fine. If,
But yeah. There's no other way off. This is
Right.
the climber car is the only way off the planet.
Hey, Hammer, you okay, man?
we sort of help him out. Right, so we'll
Yeah,
Hammer is
sounds
like
okay.
Hammer is kind of like scrunched up. He's kind of he's crouched down in the corner of the room with his his smart gun, hugging his smart gun around his knees, and all you can
Is it
hear
rocking back and forth
no,
slightly?
all you can hear is this. You know, he's going.
Oh.
right, we've got a bit of time anyway. Suppose we can lay him out, let him come to, because that fire still has to burn out, so we don't need to go down immediately. So it didn't take us that long.
You can give us a what would it be? A wits roll. Anybody can give me a wits roll if you like.
I can't. I'm unconscious.
Well, apart from Hammer.
And if I'm not unconscious, I'm being a
Not
very
exactly.
good addition to it.
Howard's speciality.
No, 3.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh.
one.
Okay, so you're able to. There are, it's an important base, so obviously there are means to control such things as fires.
Fire suppression system.
Indeed, and with a little bit of tinkering through the Apollo console, you're able to trigger a fire suppression system on the climber car, extinguishing all the fires.
I think I got it, Sarge.
Good job. Right, let's pick Hammer up
Yeah,
and we'll get out of here.
that's under.
Will Hammer
maybe
wakes up
should-
before they embarrassingly carry him along?
No,
Damn it!
it's going to cause you more stress.
Oh no!
Okay, so there's nothing. There's nothing to stop you. No further obstacles seem to be in your way. You hear every now and then you give cause to reach for your weapons as you hear some clattering and scraping coming from the ducting on occasion, but you don't encounter any other hostiles. Are you able to safely make it all the way back down to sub-level 3
Ooh.
and into the crawler car.
Do you know what I think we need a backup plan.
Huh?
I think we need to go to the ammo dump.
Are you kidding?
I think we need to set some timers.
No, can't we just get the fuck out of here, man?
Do you know
Well,
what?
we've already lost Dante. We've lost the captain.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? Let's just get the hell. I just wanted to set those peaks.
I know, right?
A little surprise for when we get with our friends up top.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Yeah. There was something nasty down there, though.
On the way to the crawler car, I want to stop by Dante, grab his dog tags,
Okay.
and
Find what's left of the captain, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't find anything. You don't find anything. Any signs of Captain Silver.
Maybe a few burnt ends.
I'm going to be the jump scare at end. You bastard, left me!
you get encased in resin. You get encased in resin, and you're probably fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
back for a very brief period in the next one.
But yeah, the cargo bay is littered with the burnt corpses of these like albino alien creatures, as well as 2 charred remains of 2 of the larger xenomorphs as well.
Delicious.
Does anybody know how to work this thing?
It's pretty.
So you have to climb. So basically, you have to climb onto the catwalk, and there's a ladder that takes you up onto this, because there's 3 floors of it. So the second level B, this is level C. Level B is the personnel level, where there's there's some equipment storage, as well as 2 briefing theaters. In the equipment storage, you find that there are a few compression suits, and across from the compression suit storage, there's a med station.
Bit late, but
so most of the compression suits are missing from the storage. There's only two suits left.
2. Perfect.
What a terrible time to be unconscious.
Dibs on the conscious people.
So let's just.
I'm going to have a look around the med bay.
This is B floor.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I'll just drag it around, because there's nothing stopping you from exploring it. So I'll just in fact, I shall just make it so you can see it all.
What's the movie on in the briefing theater?
So there you go.
Should
be able to see everything now.
Right, I'm going to stick Hammer in the med center.
Okay.
There's maybe a bed there, isn't there?
Yeah. I'll lay him down on that for a bit.
Yep.
See if there's anything that can. Does it also administer drugs and things like that? That might.
No, it's just like a medical station. So there's med kits and stuff.
Okay.
There's no. It's not like a proper medical. It's not like a medical bed. There's no beds or anything. It's just like a medical station.
Oh, okay. Sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit him in a chair, prop him up, it'll be all right.
Do you know what? Yeah, we'll pop.
There are some beds. There are beds in the officers' lounge.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah,
of going.
yeah,
There's
that's
going to be a
maybe-
mess. There's going to be a wardroom. Let's let's chuck them in bed and let's go see what they've got in the bar.
Yeah. I think we've earned that.
I think it's snifter of something.
So yeah, the galley's fully equipped. There's the officers' briefing.
And stuff. So do you know what? Yeah.
There's office briefing room, but most importantly, on A deck of the climber car is the control deck, which is used to power up and control the climber car.
Oh yeah.
And entering in there, you can see, as you already know, power full. It's fully operational. Full power has been restored to the climber car, as it has to the rest of the base.
Upwards and onwards then.
Well,
And then you hear screeching outside.
as the police arrive.
Nina, Nina. Hello.
So you know it takes about 6 hours for the climber car to reach the orbital platform.
Okay. We'll take a look at the controls then, see if we can figure out how to make this thing work. I guess
It's pretty straightforward. There's a lot of like readouts and monitoring the like status of the thing and the fuel.
It's two big buttons. Two big buttons, up and down.
Yeah, it's essentially stop and go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm hitting start upwards and then going to the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll follow. Yeah. Say, holy shit! I can't believe we made it.
Let's get there first.
Yeah, there is one other thing you have to say, but you would have done it. So from the control deck, you have to open the hatch above the shaft to so it's allowed, obviously. But we'll assume that you're going to do that anyway.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends whether before or after we tried to.
No, once this thing's on its way up, we're hitting the bar because.
So there's a shudder, the sound that you can hear. There's like the roar of the engines. The whole thing vibrates, which is you kind of get a. You get. I mean, you've been on the climber car plenty of times probably, so you get quickly get used to it. This back, it just fades in this rumbling, just fades into the background. And you set yourselves down with Hammer on one of the bunks in the officers' lounge. Sat in the galley.
Goes and plays barman, pours us both a drink.
Grab some nuts and nibbles and just...
Wait, clink glasses.
Yep.
And there's some scratching you can hear.
What do we tell them when we get up there?
War's hell, man. War's hell.
Yeah.
Anyway,
to the captain.
Yep. And everyone else that didn't make it.
Yeah.
We've lost quite a few people.
Well, I was gonna name every single one of them and drink to it.
But I can't remember half of them. There's been so many.
There's a lot of people on this base. Yeah. So I guess we kind of settle down, and Howard relaxes and maybe even smiles a little as we're sitting there drinking, which is always a sign in a cinematic thing like this that he's going to die very, very soon.
That's what we're kind of waiting for. But you know what? I'd rather, for the first time, we've actually sitting down on something civilized, and there's food and there's drink, and we're not in a bloody burnt out hovel of a place, and we're not storming compounds.
Yeah. Yep, and again, you'll be able to during the course of your journey up on the climber car, you'll be able to reduce your stress back to 0 and put your health back up to maximum as well.
Yeah, that works.
So you lounge around, take it, get a bit of food, have a few drinks, taking the maybe occasionally lounging on the control deck, taking in the view through the viewing ports on the exterior walls.
Every time he says I can lower my stress, I smile.
Probably about 4 hours into the journey up, Hammer comes round.
Oh, squirrels!
I just say to Hammer, there's a med bay here. I don't know if you can find what you need, but if not, the bar is pretty helpful. Sort of, because we're not stocious, but right.
Where the hell are we? Picks up his smart gun, hugs it, looking around with wild eyes.
I think we're in the clear.
That's it. We're all going to die, aren't we? We've made it. And the bomb on the crawler car goes off. Oh.
No, it's when everybody's waiting for us. Everybody's lined up.
Yeah.
But when the doors open,
A
just
firing
random-
squad as the
Yeah.
door.
Well, in that case,
A 12-gun salute straight in your face.
well, in that case, we'll just have to shoot them before they shoot us.
What? Nobody's going to shoot us. Why would they shoot us?
Like I said, Howard, what have we just seen and heard?
Yeah, they're all dead, man. Right?
Game over for them.
Why
Yep,
is
game
it
over,
dead?
man. Game over, man. This is the end. Game over, man. Game over.
Corporate bitch is dead. What?
Tchaikovsky's dead. They're all dead, Dave. They're all, oh no, wrong program.
Look, like I said, we get off this rock. We're no longer Marines. We just need to go find somewhere quiet. And I'll name a place that's sort of roguish that
Yeah, well, you're on the you're on the outskirt, the edge of like control space. So.
Yeah, so basically a colony that we can go and
Yeah. I guess I go a bit quiet then and stare into my drink for a moment.
you
Okay,
can
so is
stay if you
so-
want, Howard, but that's your choice. I'm just saying.
so
This.
Howard, you're sat maybe all sat in the control room taking, like I say, it's the one place where there's like viewing ports, so you can get quite a good view. You can see watching as you slowly reach the outer atmosphere. You can see the glow from the moon, and then you can now the like black expanse of space and stars, and then a body bumps against the viewing port.
Okay.
And looking out through the viewing ports, and the one that's above, you can see space is littered with wreckage and bodies drifting in out in near orbit.
No. Trying to get a better look.
You can give me a observation roll if you like.
Nah.
No.
You just freak out.
Yeah. I think we've got a problem.
Right. Go up beside him.
What's
sort
new?
of, right?
Shouts Hammer as he's ferreting through the med bay.
Was that for what hit the window screen?
Body.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Oh.
It looks like something bad's happened up there. There's some wreckage.
Well, there was a space battle.
Well, so I was going to say, wasn't there a battle happening up here?
There was. As you look up as well, you can see, like I say, you can make out bigger chunks of wreckage. They're like the burning, still like smouldering remains of like broken ship hulls. And further up, just as beyond where you can see the cable disappears from from sight, out of view. You can see towards the orbital anchor, and it's a wreck. It's a burnt out shell. And just as this comes into view, you see there's like a shadow falls across the viewing port above you, and the wreckage of a huge UPP ship comes drifting straight towards the cable.
Holy shit! Brace yourselves!
Moments later, the wreckage just collides and snags onto the cable.
Uh-oh.
Proximity alerts start sounding on the climber car, and the whole thing starts to like sway and shift.
Okay. grabbing hold of a seat, strapping myself in if there is such a thing.
Yeah, there's like yes, essentially seatbelts things, and then the alert. Like I said, there's alerts flashing up on the control deck, readouts, and then what you least want to hear: the integrity of the cable has been compromised.
Oh, fuck.
It'll be fine.
Fuck. Shit.
Yeah. Are there any readouts? I mean, has that actually been severed, or is
No, it's not. It's been damaged, and the integrity is like about 80%. You can see it's like slowly ticks down. You can see the wreckage is just like drifting. The momentum of this massive wreckage is just drifted into the cable and slowly severing it.
Oh shit!
You can all make an observation roll as well at this point.
Cue the Frank Sinatra song.
What? New York, New York.
Nope.
I'm gonna
too busy wibbling. Just going.
I have to. Oh no! Well,
Unfortunately, I've gone back to sleep.
I'm trying to think how I'd push this. Do I have to specify? It's not like Cthulhu, is it? I don't have to specify I'm pushing.
No, not as such. No.
Okay, I'll give it a whirl.
Okay. Right. So, Glenn, looking out amongst the wreckage that's now surrounding the crawler car as it continues to rise up the cable towards the wreck of this capital ship. You spot several ejected EEV pods drifting lazily near the tether just above the crawler car.
So, okay, the escape pods. But will people be in them? How would we be able to tell?
Are the lights on?
No, there doesn't appear to be any lights on in them. In fact, if you give me another observation roll, since you are you pointing this out to anybody, or are you just keeping this?
No, I'll be saying
No, because I'm unconscious.
I'll be pointing out to Iona then.
Okay.
Sarge, there's some escape pods here. Look.
Right. There's compression suits. There's nothing else we can do.
You can both make another observation roll as well.
Okay. God, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so Howard, you notice one of these pods. The look to be quite, like I said, quite close to crawler car. The look to be undamaged. The look to be functional, and one of them is a Type 337 pod, which is FTL capable.
Okay. How many?
Are we in spaceship? No, are we still in the?
Yeah, no,
You're in space. You're in space. Yeah, you're in out. Yeah, you're maybe only half an hour to an hour away from the orbital anchor. Half that from colliding with the wreckage of the UPP ship, if the cable isn't severed first.
Do we know how many people that pod can hold?
That's not what I'm thinking about. There's only 2 compression suits.
I look down at the catatonic hammer.
So the Type 337 has capacity for stasis capacity for up to 5 crew members.
But only 2.
Hold on, if I get out here, I can pilot it right up to the. Is it
No, it can't be piloted. No, it's not a ship. It's a pod.
Yeah,
it can't be piloted.
Open the door and get out. Oh, no, we can't have got this close. We can't have got this close.
Oh,
Get in the
if you,
suits and we'll
if you
fly.
want to save yourself, save yourselves.
Shut up, you.
Oh, I'm
You're
fully
catatonic.
intended to. Right, I'm already running towards
I'm
the.
talking in my sleep. All right.
Oh, okay. That's just the way
That's yeah.
Hammer talks in his sleep. Do you want to sleep?
Catatonic's not unconscious; it's spaced out.
No, it's it's
Yeah,
just
he's
sitting
just
there.
kind of
Spaced out.
It's mumbling.
Yeah,
Oh,
look, as far as I'm concerned, I read it says catatonic. I read comatose.
I guess you can Hammer. You can make a stamina roll, see if you can come out of it.
But while he's doing that, I'm
look
rushing
him
in
out.
towards where the suits are. And I'm
Okay.
the other one.
I refuse.
No, you can't refuse.
Yep, I'm refusing
You
to
would
make a stamina
actually
roll.
wake up. You can't say, "I'm not going to wake up right now."
No.
So Iona suddenly makes a dash for one of the compression suits.
Yeah, yeah.
You can all make a stamina roll as well, regardless. In addition to the one that Hammer has to make anyway.
All of us.
Has
Yeah.
to. Can't force me to press that button. My choice is to let these guys survive.
Oh, bugger.
Okay.
Keeping it together. Okay, but not successful on the stamina roll.
Okay.
So I see Iona running for the compression suit, and I kind of look back at Hammer, and then not as quick. I'll make my way towards the compression suit. But there's only 2 suits. What about Hammer?
I'll have to figure something out if I can, but no point is all down.
And so yeah, I'll be putting the other compression suit on next to him then, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we can. I mean, you can survive in vacuum for a short period, right?
60 seconds according to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Is in
Yeah,
the
it's not a lot.
medical right? What are we like for time as this is unfolding?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to stop the car at some point, right? Before it.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to halt the car and basically leap for it.
Yeah. So there's airlocks. There's airlocks on B, on level B and level C.
So what we could do is get a couple of space blankets. If he gets up, if he doesn't get up, then he's on his own. But basically wrap him up and then just jump out with him.
Yeah, that'll work, right?
But if he's going to lie there, then nothing. Sorry.
I mean,
Okay, I have sent you all a private message.
Oh.
Don't respond in any way.
Where's the private messages?
Oh, in one moment.
Oh, mine's going to show up. Or do we need this anymore?
it's all right. Yeah. You may not need the map for a bit.
Right.
Oh.
So I'm rushing and figuring out. So we can see the pods, yeah.
Yeah, there's several pods. Like I said, one of them's bigger than the others.
So while still wearing the compression suit, I'll go over to the control and I'll stop the car
Okay.
once we line up with it.
Okay.
Is Hammer still catatonic at this point?
I believe he is. Yes. So the climb car slowly comes to halt. Obviously, it doesn't halt straight away. It keeps going. It takes a while for it to slow down. So it slowly decreases in speed. Its velocity of it but all the while the integrity of the cable is like going down
Okay.
to the point that there's suddenly as the crawler car finally comes to a halt, the cable, the whole thing just like lurches and starts to tip to one side.
Oh shit. I head back to Hammer. I haven't put the helmet on quite yet. And I'm shaking him, saying, "Come on, man, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. Come on."
Hammer's just happily bubbling to himself.
You can do a first aid thing if you want to try and wake him up.
I'll give it a go. I'm no good at it.
While he's doing that, I'm already heading to the airlock.
Okay. Which airlock? The one on C deck or B deck?
Which one?
B deck's closer. It's probably safer because it's a smaller airlock.
Yeah, so I'm going to the C deck.
Are you going to C deck? You're going to have the big one on C deck, not the small one.
The one that's closest to the pod.
Yeah, that'd be B deck, I guess.
Yeah, B
I'm
deck.
thinking this is aliens. There's going to be at least one xenomorph on there.
Okay, so you managed to revive Hammer, bring Hammer round. Just at the point when there's an alert that's sounding across the climber car, that the airlock on deck B is opening.
Wait, what? Sarge? Sarge,
You're looking up, he's gone.
Okay. I leave Hammer for a second. I make my way towards the airlock to see what's happening.
Okay, right. So, the airlock, there's a countdown. The airlock starts opening, and as soon as there's no like inner airlock. As soon as it starts to open, there's just the climber car suddenly starts to explosive decompression.
Can I stick the helmet on?
Yeah, you're further away, so it's on the deck below where this is happening. So
okay,
yeah, you've got time. So you can give us a mobility check, Iona. Iona.
Okay. There it is.
I think you might have made that.
Okay. So yeah, you managed. There's like I said, there's the climber car suddenly starts to explode, or decompress. But you managed to like hang on to one the supports at the side to stop yourself being just like you're just flung out of the ship, out of the car. And yeah, so the whole climber car just within just a minute or so just decompresses, and the oxygen level just gone, just dropped.
Shit.
So I'm just like, great. So I'm going for it, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. So give me another mobility check then to do your bit of spacewalk towards this tumbling pod. Which one are you going for? Are you going for the big one or the small one? The smaller ones?
Oh, the big one. The closest one. No.
So they're all about the same distance.
All right. So go for the big one then.
Okay. Okay. Right. So you attempt to you push yourself off and go. So the momentum of your push off sends you towards one of the pods, but you seem to be drifting off away from it. It seems to be spinning. Its momentum is taking it away from you. What is Howard doing?
Well, I imagine he's probably been knocked off his feet when the explosive decompression happened. He would have frantically tried to grab a hold of something to kind of stop himself from being, I don't know, sucked out through the
Yeah, well, you're on the deck above, so it's not it's not as violent. So you're able to stabilize yourself.
I cast a glance back at Hammer. How's he? I mean, I'm assuming he's not going to last too long, is he?
Yeah, you can. It's Well, yeah, he's slowly he's probably asphyxiating right now, I imagine.
Shit. I'm on the radio. Sarge, what are you doing, Sarge? What about how much, Sarge? Okay, I'll start making my way towards the airlock. I know there's a pod out there somewhere. I guess Sarge must be heading for one. I'm constantly saying, Sarge, where are you? What's happening? Which pod?
Well, what am I doing? Can I control myself in any way? Or
You can give us another mobility check.
I probably use up good dice rolls, haven't I? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to like maybe get a bit of a collide with another bit of debris and be able to push yourself off towards one of the pods.
Right.
So reaching the airlock, you can see looking out. You can see this debris field all around. You can see these pods, and you can see just in time to see Sergeant Iona pushing themselves off a piece of debris and sailing towards the larger of the pods.
Okay. His vision's starting to blur a little bit. So I blink rapidly, and I'm looking roughly in his direction. I'm going to try and jump out towards the same pod if I can.
Okay. Give us a mobility check. Oh, look at that. Okay, so with the we do like give you a good boost and send yourself sailing straight towards a pod. It's kind of tumbling through well, not through the air, but it's kind of slowly tumbling. But you manage to reach it and safely grab hold of the airlock end, around the airlock entrance, just around about the same time as Iona lands at the side of you.
Okay. Glad you made it, Sarge. What
happened?
What happened? What's going on?
I just make that motion.
Okay. Push my helmet to touch yours. I think Hammer's dead.
Oh, shit. Right, let's get in.
Yeah, sure. Look around for the release mechanism for the hatch.
Okay, so you're able to open the airlock, and there is a small inner outer airlock on this pod, being one of the bigger ones. And you're able to both pull yourselves inside, close the airlock, and wait a few moments while it decompresses. The decompression pressure stabilizes, and you're able to enter the pod itself. Like I say, it's about the size of a small shuttle. This one.
Oh, okay.
But while it's got no controls as such.
Yeah. So I gotta go and check the status of the cryopods, I suppose. Is there atmosphere in here? Are we all okay?
Yeah. It's got a functioning atmosphere, there's gravity and everything.
Okay.
So strip off the suit and I'll set the bottle of whiskey I had in there.
Yeah, I'll
in the middle.
Take my suit off. Fuck! I can't believe it. I can't believe we fucking made it.
Yeah, don't count your chickens yet.
So you feeling okay?
Not really.
It's where we headed.
Well, this doesn't pilot. This thing doesn't pilot, does it?
No.
You can't set any.
It's kind of like an auto thing. So it'll lock. You can engage it, and it'll kind of lock on and trying to, head towards nearest friendly space.
Okay. Yeah. So I go and check the cryopods to make sure that I can find 2 of them that are at least functional.
Yeah, everything. The whole thing is intact.
Oh man, we're lucky.
So outside the windows, you see the UPP cruiser finally tear through the cable, and it comes loose, and as it drops, the climber car slowly starts being pulled back down towards Aricus,
Yeah.
dragged down by the cable.
Okay. I just watched that forlornly for a moment. Sorry, Hammer.
Sorry, Hammer, you did well. Just take a swig from the bottle.
Yeah.
I am done with this shit. We are just treated like dirt. For what?
Why would they do that to us? Our own people. I don't get it.
They did it to a special forces unit. What chance do we have?
Okay.
Yeah.
So before you power up the cryopods and before getting yourselves in, prepare while you're preparing for the long sleep. Hopefully not too long. One of you can sign off.
Guess I've got it here. Yeah, I suppose I'll send this on the net so that somebody can pick us up.
Yeah.
It is like final report from the USCMC base, Fort Nebraska. Sergeant Iona reporting. Colony attacked by unknown forces with advanced bioweapons. Project Life Force compromised. UPP and Colonial Marine forces wiped out. Colony and base destroyed. Thousands are dead. Only 2 of us have survived. I can only pray the damn network picks us up before the UPP does. This is Sergeant Iona, signing off.
Okay. And as the cryo chambers kick in, you slowly drift off to sleep. Howard, you feel a sweat course spreading like pouring from the pores all over your body, and you can feel the pain intensifying. Your bloodshot eyes darken, and you can see, looking down at your arms and your hands and your chest, you see varicose veins rapidly spreading across your now livid flesh. And that's where we will leave it, I guess.
Good job, brother.
Oh man! Wow! Yeah, we did it.
Did it? Who would have thought that Iona would be the one to get out?
Well, I don't know. I thought Iona and Silver were odds on. I think for surviving for me. Both of you or one of you. I thought
once
was
Silva was like amputated and dragged off, that was it.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much.
Yeah.
We kind of knew that was going to be the end of that, but yeah.
So right, it was Mason and Wright with the last 2 left. Or should I say, was it Mason? That's Mason. You're right. No, who's the first one? No, Jet Ski.
That was Zmijewski. Yeah,
I was me.
Jet Ski and Mason. They're robot killers.
Yeah.
So there's still one last thing to do, which I think, rather than me judging it, I think I'll leave it up to your fellow players to. So if you want to, we'll reveal your Act 3 agendas, and your peers can judge if you completed your Act 3 agenda.
I think I've actually read mine.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if you completed yours.
Mine's disappeared, has it?
It shouldn't do, but I'll go through them anyway. I'll go through them. So anyway, so let us see. So who's going to come up first? Not Chaplin. Dante. Dante.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, we can read Dante's. Don't get to complete because he died. But yes. So Dante's Act 3 agenda was get whatever the fuck is inside you out before it kills you.
Definitely did that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And
It
then
did
died.
do. It did do that. So
Yeah.
I think we can all agree he did that. So Dante, you do
Not
get.
15.
Sorry.
1 story point, not 15 story points.
So you do get 1 story point. It's because it's awarded to the player, not the character. So that you get 1 story point, which you can carry over to the next to Heart of Darkness.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to reveal about your character? Anything else you want to talk about before we?
Well, my best buddy, I don't know if you know, was Hammer, who kept being a bit of a bitch, actually. A whiny bitch.
Oh,
Um,
so I didn't hear you say that. Your voice is receding in the distance as you run away.
That's because I'm in Netherlands, mate. And also my rival was Chaplin. So if you didn't know that, that's my rival. So,
Yeah.
and my grenade launcher, the big one was called Betsy. I named it Betsy. Nothing else like that. That's about it. Yeah.
Okay. So Hammer's Act 3 agenda. What?
I didn't even try.
Yeah. So Hammer's Act 3 agenda says you are the toughest there's ever been. Prove it by killing an alien in hand-to-hand combat.
Actually,
Then get away.
Unfortunately, I never got a chance to kill an alien in hand-to-hand combat.
No, you didn't. You didn't. And then
You
get
did it in
away.
Act 2.
Yeah, but it has to be in the. Yeah, it has to be in the.
Yeah.
Act.
You did it
Very
in Act 2,
specific.
not
I
Act
mean,
3.
Uh,
he was definitely he was definitely giving the impression that he thought he was the toughest bastard.
Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't engage in the alien hand-to-hand combat. But other than that, I'd have said yes.
Should have wrestled the Queen. But it's 2 parts to his Act 3 agenda. The second part of his Act 3 agenda is then get away without the others unless they earn the right to survive.
Nah, sorry, Marine.
No.
Marine Corsman, leave no one behind.
Yeah. Probably you probably didn't.
It's like less trash objectives next time, please.
So no story point for Hammer.
I don't think I've ever used one. I don't think I've got any actually.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've closed the character sheet, so no idea.
I'll have a look. I will have a look. You have move it. Wait. You have 1 story point. I think you got 1 from Act 2. Is there anything else you want to say about Hammer?
He died as he lived. Hard and
Sorry.
gasping.
What, asleep?
No,
Did
hard
she
and
ask you to do that to
Hard
get that
and gas-
serum separate?
Well,
Was it just
it was-
a coincidence, or did she?
Well,
pull you-
no, she when everybody's comms went down and it's like dial after
Oh, that's when we had to take our.
we turned around and said, "Everybody
headphones
go
off.
away! I need to support Hammer."
Yeah.
There was a briefcase, and in it there were 3 syringes of pink stuff, a syringe of clear stuff, and a
Right.
business suit.
Right.
And I had to bring something to her, but I actually had no idea what. But I thought, you know what, it wouldn't be the suit. So I figured it was the clear thing, but I basically took it with me because I wanted to stab it into her heart.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, that was the Draconis 26 strain sample.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Also-
that the clear one? That was
Yeah.
Also, unwritten background. The reason Hammer's smart gun is called Sarah Jane, it's named after a young colonist he failed to save, which is one of the reasons why he's so screwed up in his head, because he still carries her with him.
That's good.
Like that.
So but he's dead now. He's dead now. There's no medics who can come along and like pull him back from the jaws of death. So in his own way, he's found his freedom
Yeah,
from
that's
the
indeed.
ghosts
Peace
that
now.
haunted him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I say, he died as he lived. Hard and
Mm.
gasping.
Okay, so Sergeant Iona's Act 3 agenda.
Mm.
Some Marines are willing to take one for the team, not you. There are alien beaches out there waiting for you, so you use the squad to deliver you to safety.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Fuck.
cow.
No
Ah, dear.
Marine.
Um,
No
Talking
um,
Marine
piece of
would
food.
do that.
I think you probably
Of course.
achieved that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
totally,
think
no, totally
Yeah.
didn't because he escaped. With one of the Marines survived.
Yeah, but it's still
I
never
don't
been
think
the
that was the issue. I don't think it was not like Hammer, like leave with.
No, he failed that because he left on his own and left you to die in decompression. But you still made it out there with him, even though he tried to kill you. That's a complete fail.
I didn't try to kill. I just got. I said go.
I'm
one
reading
time
it
out.
that he doesn't really give a shit whether one of us made it or not. I think he was as
Also,
long as we got him out of there. That's
Also,
Why-
the time in the tunnel when Dante got in trouble, I was out there. You know what I mean? See you.
well, that's okay. So was Dante.
Okay, yeah.
Anything else to say about it?
I think you achieved that, Colin. Personally, yeah. What do you think?
Is that under contention? Is there need to take a vote on that?
No, give it him. He succeeded.
No.
Yeah, you've done well.
He
Even though
definitely, definitely managed to get away.
Yeah.
I nearly committed acts of bravery, and then I caught myself on. I was like, "No, let's not do that."
Oh man, I
Didn't
didn't
you-
know. I didn't.
You
I
didn't
didn't. I
need
thought
pretty
Iona
hard.
was one of the good guys.
You
That
didn't
was
need
well
acts of
played.
bravery. You got Hammer in there.
Iona is essentially a desk jockey who's no business
Uh,
being in the front line, and it's like, what the hell am I doing here? And
Yeah.
once Iona was taken out of her driver's seat, that was it. Doesn't want to
I'm
play.
gonna say Iona loved being in that APC. Like, yes.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
will
Yeah,
say
If it
it.
drives or flies, Iona's on it. Nice comfy chair, consoles, happy to be a Marine, but what this walking about and shooting stuff. That's why I was really surprised you had the smart gun.
Yeah.
mm.
Best chance of survival, I guess.
Suppose there was that, yeah, but it's
Well,
like,
you were a sergeant, so yeah, I'm having that.
yeah.
Mm.
If I'm going to have one, I'm taking the big one. That
Yeah.
Wow.
Anything else you want to say about Iona or any previous characters come to that?
Mason was the CBRN expert, so anything to do with the nukes and stuff and contaminations, that was their jam. Their agenda was basically just not to be left alone because of the incident.
Right.
And colonies are basically, it's anything, they're never going to go off on their own. They're always going to be with somebody, which basically they did. They were a simple character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was obviously the betrayal with Chaplin set him off a bit because it's just everything about that brings back what happened in the space station or the colony.
Okay. Right.
Or old Chaplin.
Just don't give me a psychotic character next time, please.
You played it so well.
That's odd because somebody suggested that I give you a psychotic character next to.
Of course, I played it well. I am psychotic.
I think we'll do Captain Silver's last because Private Howard's had the kind of he didn't have an act 3. He just had he had one single agenda.
He did. Yeah.
Survive.
Yeah.
Which
I haven't got in front of me. I can't remember what it was. Exactly.
Howard's was find whoever you can, find whoever can get you off this rock and stick to them like glue, at least until the finish line is within sprinting distance.
You did that.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, well, that was an
I
easy
only
one.
did the best to get rid of you.
Yeah, I had. I also had Zmajewski, who I was really gutted when he died, because I had a feeling he could have been fun if I could have carried on with him a little bit longer.
Yeah, what was
yeah, but he was a whack job. He was a nutcase, wasn't he? But he was,
Yeah.
yeah, he was, yeah, but he wasn't like psychotic like Hammer.
No.
He was more. Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that he had no buddies. He hated everyone, which was great. Yeah. But he did have Hammer as a rival. So I didn't really get to explore that too much either, apart from just to call him a few names every now and again. Wright Wright basically just wanted to see the sunrise on a different planet. I think it was somehow. And she obviously was infected with something, but she'd had, like the rest of her squad, she'd been given the Draconis strain vaccine and it had worked for her. So that was dead. So she didn't actually have an alien in her at all. So she was clear. She didn't have to go to the medical after all, but she didn't know that, I suppose.
No.
That was a difference.
No, she didn't.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a good character.
Yeah, she was interesting. It's supposed to be. I didn't play her particularly paranoid, but she was supposed to be a bit paranoid.
Well, that kind of comes with this game.
I think maybe. I think everybody's paranoid in this game.
It's just natural.
Should be anyway, and we most definitely will be now, Colin. Thank you. Yeah, so that was pretty much my deal for the.
If you're interested, Zajemski's Act 3 agenda, if he had survived, was screw this. You know there are nukes on the base, and you want to watch this moon glow from orbit.
Yeah, see?
Awesome.
I mean, I love that guy. He was. Yeah. Oh well, I was really upset when he died. To be honest,
I
really
was
was
when he died.
What was Mason's?
It's basically just don't be alone.
Mason and Zmijewski. I loved him.
I think Mason said wasn't Mason didn't Mason have some experience with these things? Was that Mason that had?
Yeah.
You'd mentioned that you'd seen them before.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mason's Act 3, if he'd survived, was these things must be destroyed. Make sure every trace of biocontamination is eradicated, even if that means sacrificing the lives of any infected teammates.
That was so there was two characters who were going to set those nukes off.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, and pop his friendly's tears like squad mates in the head if need be.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we got Captain Silver's Act 3 agenda, which is, or was, your people have been compromised by their own leaders, something that doesn't sit well with a sin eater like you. Find those responsible for the bioweapon experiments and end them.
Yeah. So I'd kind of always had the idea that Silver was the real good guy out of all of them.
Yeah,
that was kind of the impression that I got. That Silver was perhaps the only one that really was probably truly selfless. Maybe that was how I felt when you played her anyway.
I think that's right, because at the beginning the mission was we get the worst jobs. These people have gone missing or AWOL, which is like it were a real big insult to her, and she was furious about it.
Yeah,
because she loves the Sin Eaters, and she's like, they're disgracing the name, so we've got to get them back and make them and get them back now. So that was the initial thing, and then when everything went to shit and all like bombs were dropping and that, it shifted to like, right, I've got to protect my squad. I've got to get these people out of here, and that's when we did that until it were hopeless. And it was like, right, we're just going to take these people out that's done all this. Hence the
definitely
grenade.
the grenade launcher to the Colonel. I think definitely.
Yeah. So was that? Yeah.
And I reckon you'd have put a couple of bullets into her if I hadn't have.
Definitely.
So does Captain Silver get still a point?
Oh yeah.
Up to you guys.
Yeah.
Radio.
What was Hammer's again? Because I feel bad that Hammer didn't get one, and I'm going to try and find a way to argue this.
I'd either go hand to hand with an alien, which I tried.
We went head to head in Act 2.
That doesn't count.
I know.
Yeah, it don't count, unfortunately.
And the other
Unfortunately, I
one
set
with,
up the plan,
Bullshit.
so he didn't get a chance. We wiped the queen out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he would have went for her.
I mean, this is the thing.
But the napalm
Could I
basically.
not argue that the way Flea had played that character is that it was going to happen? If he'd have survived,
It
it would have happened. I have no doubt about that.
I would
The-
actually say, yeah, I'd say he should get one because
the second part turned you back on the core. That was never happening.
Oh, was that actually part of it? Turn
Yeah,
you back?
the idea was that Hammer was just going to be like,
See,
yeah, you know
'cause
what?
You,
fuck,
you kind of
fuck,
you
fuck
actually
you.
actively went against that at the end by
fuck,
telling us.
fuck guys, you're a bunch of wimps, you're a bunch of weirdos, you're not worth being here. Forget the lot of you and just go off on my own. Try and escape on my own.
you
But
definitely
I think
didn't do
dice
that.
rolls took that away from you.
I
Yeah.
didn't even try to.
And I
No,
think that
It didn't sit with the way I was playing Hammer.
was
no.
not getting the stems. Was that a part of the plot, or was that just dice rolls?
That was just dice. It was just dice rolls, and the fact that wherever I went to look for them, I was told they weren't there.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be still tempted to give you a story point.
There were some in the base somewhere, but yeah, you just kind of looked out. But Eckford was was hoping that you would think that the other hypo was well, she told you there was some X-stims, and she was hoping that you would think the Draconis strain one was an X-stim, and she was hoping you were going to inject yourself with that.
Take the
Gotta be honest. I was tempted. I was tempted to take.
what's the deal? Obviously, because that's like a vaccine almost, isn't it, for the xenomorph? If you've not got it in you, and there's a chance that you can turn into one of those from the Cronus, the
abomination,
abominations.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a slightly.
He would become an abomination. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
You got to be quite honest. Hammer was a bit of an abomination anyway.
I mean,
just because she was like just the cliched mad scientist, so she was just like,
see what would happen.
Yeah.
See what would happen? Yeah.
Because it's a modified version of the Draconis strain that was developed as like a antidote. Oh well, the original one that on the Kronos, the doctors on there had developed it as an antidote, but it didn't.
Yeah.
So, but this was a more refined version of it, so it was more effective, more likely to work. But
so
also,
the same one that Wright had been given.
Yeah,
and it had worked for her, but it didn't work for our squad mates, did it? They were all infected. So
no, they're all it caused them to mutate.
I kind of figured it was something bad, which is why I didn't take it, and I decided I was going to stab her with it.
Yeah, that would have been funny. Yeah,
that would
but she kind of. But yeah, she unfortunately was a very paranoid person. So
I'm guessing it were abominations in quarantine. Then we were told not to go.
No, it was they're all xenomorphs.
Oh shit!
There were loads of them.
Loads of them.
Yeah, loads.
Right.
Yeah, loads. There were like a few dozen.
Whoa.
Wow! Thank God we didn't do that.
A few dozen
things in there. That would have been a.
But if you haven't have they all. So when I presume, obviously that was like black goo bombs that were dropped all over the colony. So the whole colony got mutated. So there were like loads of people got just killed immediately, but the rest were just mutating into abominations and these other things that Howard was starting to change into.
They weren't connected to the UPP now, because obviously the UPP attacked, and then that came in, and that was a completely
something else altogether.
From the description, it sounded like an engineer's ship.
It did, and then when it started dropping the bombs on it, reminds me of
it's that wanker David, isn't it?
Covenant, David. So I guess that was a similar kind of thing that was happening.
Yeah, so he don't even tell me what that is.
I reckon there was like a twitching android who doesn't know the difference between Byron and Shelley on board it. See, I can forgive most things in Covenant, but not mixing up Byron and Shelley. God dear.
Oh, did I get a story point? That was the. Do I get? A
Oh
story
yes. I believe so. I believe. Does everybody say it's up to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll carry over to Heart of Darkness,
Nice.
which is makes this seem like pretty sane, calm mission.
No. So we're talking. I mean, are we talking many sessions then, as opposed to just many?
Yeah, probably not as many sessions. I think it's a quicker one. You
Okay.
get, I think you pretty much from the off, you're just thrown in right at the deep end.
Wow.
And you're just a bunch of scientists, I think.
You might want to make a few more extra NPCs for that one.
Yeah, there's Marines, we can't even handle them. So
Speaking of which, for those watching, there will be a giveaway before we begin. Brand new.
Oh, look at that!
So
Nice.
keep an eye out on the channel because I'll be doing a video to explain how you can get your hands on it.
nice.
But the giveaway will be the first session.
Cool. But yeah, so Heart of Darkness is, I mean, Chariot of the Gods took stuff from Alien. This one took stuff from Aliens. And Heart of Darkness takes things from Alien 3.
Yes. Yeah, it takes stuff from Alien Resurrection. In scene 1, you have to fight your way out of a giant paper bag naked. It's a strange film.
Well, I have to say, that was a lot of fun. That was...
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's a fun universe. It's just a shame the movies don't look into any of this.
Yeah, just forget about the films. The first two films are good.
Yeah.
It's the legacy that everything else is built on,
Yeah.
or rides on the coattails of. Although the games, the computer games and role playing games, I think they're worthy.
That's the point I'm making. The games, in general, have done more to flesh out the universe.
Yeah, definitely.
And the movies have just been abysmal.
Definitely. And I mean, like you said, harking back to what we've been through in this adventure mission, it's just been a load of fun messing about with APCs and dropships and moving about bases as badass Marines.
That'd be a great TV show.
I don't know about the ass part of that. Bad Marines, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, they're quite again. It's another one where there was. I mean, not so much in Chariot of the Gods because it's kind of like a more straight path. But there were different ways you could have done things. Quite a few different ways you could have done things in this one. I mean, they're all like potential like vehicle combat and all sorts of stuff that could have gone off.
Wow. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, definitely.
Well, although to be fair, I did avoid a lot of some of that stuff because I thought it get too bogged down in like skirmish after skirmish after skirmish.
Yeah, it probably would have done. I mean, even though it's pretty quick in the Year Zero engine, it's still combat in any role playing game. Does it kind of slows things down a little bit?
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. I do like the system. It does work particularly well for the Alien game, I think. Don't you?
Yeah.
We've had some real kind of. It's created some real kind of those cinematic moments that you kind of could imagine them being in one of the films. Just all the way through. I mean, I'm going to keep mentioning it just because it was so fucking quick and brutal. That when we played Chariot of the Gods and poor old Sam played Jesus fucking Christ, that was a thing that stuck with me. That has.
Are you sure you want to go down that corridor? Never
Yeah.
just.
I mean,
that sentence. Well, that question will haunt me forever.
Yeah. But what an ending! It was. I mean, Jesus, poor old Cham, the one good guy, and how quickly it just happened. It was just like one of the movies. It was just didn't have a chance to do anything. It was just.
That's right. Poor old Mason. This one.
Yeah, exactly.
Mason didn't have a single prayer.
Yeah. Well, it happened to so many characters in this.
Yeah.
Obviously, the bit when we first encounter that abomination in the UPP compound, where Colin and I both lost characters, and it was just so quick.
Yeah.
And even spending story points did. Yeah. Oh, that meant you got to live another round.
Yes, unfortunately, you didn't get to see that again, did you?
Yeah,
it was a shame.
No, well, it's not a shame at all, to be quite honest. Fly, be free, go on, we're heading in this direction.
Yeah, I just think
was brutal, that thing.
Yeah,
definitely.
And I quite like the random attacks for each of the aliens as well, like rolling on that.
Yeah,
creates quite cinematic moments. You can imagine it happening in the films, can't you? Those different.
Because the way they randomly come, they go.
As you stand there for half an hour having a stare out.
But it kind of gives you that chance to give it a good old headbutt, didn't it, as well? Which was...
that was the first action I got.
It was. Well, no, because it threw you around a little bit. It kind of played around with you for a bit, and then you
kind of like used me as its own rubber ball and bounced me off the floor a few times.
Yeah, it did, which was kind of interesting.
Yeah,
it would do that. So I thought the way that all works out, it kind of just produces these really nice little cinematic moments that you could just imagine being in one of those films. It was great. Even Captain Silver at the end there being dragged off. I mean, yes, it would have happened in a film. It would have happened. You've seen it. We've seen it happen in the films, haven't we? And fantastic stuff. Yeah,
brilliant. Definitely.
Dragged off and getting melted in the process.
I know. Yeah, we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Burnt to a crisp after.
At least you didn't get a chest burst or a.
Very true. It could have been worse.
It could have been.
Well, originally originally Private Fine and Private Howard they come like they were just like an event.
They're throwaway characters. Yeah.
Well, they in the as it's written they both have chest bursters inside them.
Well, funny that.
Yeah.
But you didn't get to see what Howard turned into. So it wasn't. He didn't have an alien inside him.
No,
it was one of the
abomination. Was it? Or...
No, not an abomination either. It was a new creature.
Oh,
nice.
Really? I mean, because you sent me the little description about your eyes suddenly being a bit red and itchy, and then suddenly seeing the little worms swimming around in them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they're a bit like they are a little bit like early stages of abomination, but they gain like almost like psychic abilities. So the body burster that what was it, Kavanagh? I can't remember her name. That killed Mason.
UPP. Yeah, a compound.
She were like a combination of like a normal xenomorph and one of these anathemas. That's what they're called. That you were changing, and that's how she had that that hypnotic ability.
Oh, gotcha.
So they're like this psychic hypnotic abilities, and that's what the anathemas. That's what they have, but they're like they're just the virus is just like running. It's just out of control. So they progress through these various stages and then just fall apart. But the virus just takes them to pieces.
Oh dear.
Like the engineer in at the beginning of.
Yeah. Oh right. Got you. Yeah. Prometheus. Yeah. Oh dear. Poor old Howard.
Yeah, it's all right. She'll probably might have killed Iona when.
Yeah.
So no one is
as Iona. That's what we've got right now.
Once it pop up in the pods, that's it.
Yeah. Because get super strong and just go into like a mad berserker rage kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that's what we're fighting the aliens on the in that big vehicle bay that you couldn't see. You could just hear the fight going off.
Oh right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we just thought they were like because we saw there was the girl down in the town, wasn't there? There
Yeah.
was a woman down there. So that was one of those as well, or was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
something else?
yeah, yeah. That was one as well. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Eee,
Right.
nice. Well, that was
Okay.
great. Thank you very much
Yes,
for that.
that was,
Thank you.
and we are back tomorrow with Morkborg. So make sure you
Indeed.
tune in then. And we'll be starting that. Never played before, so looking forward to it. But thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for everyone that tuned in to watch. And just leaves me to say, until next time, keep updated with the channel, do the type of clicky things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.